I'm about to
And
go
we're
live.
doing sweet. Man, I've been checking like with my compressor, trying to like mess with the settings. So it is such.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Man.
the audio. I don't know if it was just for me, but at least I saw some comments that the audio was a little bit off last time in terms of. But I think it seems better now.
Yeah, it's because I have to push you guys my audio. It's hard because like you guys have to listen to the callers through my audio, so I have to route it through me and then they
Right.
through here, and then it's just getting all the audio like levels right.
But everything seems normal on my end.
Okay, good.
I'll try to join your live.
Oh yeah, please. Okay, let's try this. Hey Zay. Yeah, Mava. Nice. Boom. Hey, what's up, Hazel? All right.
So I haven't bothered like. So I haven't. Bothered. Oh. So go ahead.
No, nothing. No. That was just like the echo of my phone playing some audio.
Okay, sure. I was just gonna say I haven't bothered to like mess around with my TikTok algorithm. I haven't done anything with it. And like and so basically what I'm saying is that like when I log in, like it just gives me a random video because TikTok is still trying to figure out like what do I like.
Who is this person? What are their?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I haven't like gone along and like oh great. I haven't gone along and like given it any information. So it's like random videos, and every single one of them, every time I've logged in, has been obnoxious. I've always clicked away, like going onto my account, right? But like the first thing it gives me is like the most obnoxious thing possible. This is what people like. So, like, do you like this too? Right? A lot of emotion, nothing really happening. Do you like it a lot? I hate it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I just have like a bunch of people that I follow, and then yeah, that's where I get. I don't like go into like random swiping.
Oh, this is your backup account. Okay.
Hey Heather. Yeah, we're gonna test it right now, Envy.
Did you design your T-shirt yourself, or like did you have someone design it for you, or like both?
I just ChatGPT'd it, yeah. So I kind of a little bit. Yeah, it took a couple iterations.
You had the collective design it for you.
Yeah. Oh, Helen. Helen's here. Hey, Helen, how's it going?
Hello.
Hi.
Today I sent 21 emails.
Nice, Helen. You are a legend. Thank you so much for doing your emails. That's 80. That's 890, guys. Guys, Helen is doing an incredible job doing the emails, the actions, the phone calls. Let's give it up for her. Let's get some X's in the chat for actions, guys. All right, in 3, 2, 1, boom. Good job, Helen. Thank you so much. We're trying to get to 1,000 actions by the end of the year, guys. Can we do it? Can we do it? We need 110 left. That would be so cool. Thank you, Helen. How do you decide which state to do it with?
I did it alphabetically. So I'm thinking A to I.
Oh, nice. Alphabetical. Yep. Nice. Okay, perfect.
Yep. Easier.
Okay,
so
perfect.
So tomorrow I might do Kentucky. There's Kansas. There's the M. So I'm going to try do all of that.
Nice.
So tomorrow night or tomorrow.
Dude, you are a legend, Helen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing it.
I want to finish before Christmas. So
nice. I love that goal.
I don't want to do that. Okay.
Dude, I love
I will
it.
get off right now.
Okay, thank you,
very much.
Helen. You're awesome. Thank you so
The
much.
two
Bye.
guests.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Oh,
You're my favorites.
yay.
Oh,
my
wow.
favorite
Thank you. Pleasure.
Okay. I'm going to go
Very
off right now.
Bye, Helen.
Bye.
Dude, Helen is a legend. Like, legitimately, she's always there on the first person to join the lives. Always, like, she's always there, right? So cool, man. Hi, everyone. Hey, Meg. Hey, Rapture. Hey.
What is the mission that she's doing? She's sending emails.
She's doing the we're trying to stop the 423 MAHA bills that are going through the states. So we have the MAHA Action Center, which is action.drgregshow.com, and then we have every state has their own email and all their bills associated with it. So just going through and trying to but basically they're out of session. All of the state houses are out of session right now, and like 400 of them have failed spectacularly. So the idea is just to pile on and kind of make it so that they feel it, you know.
I love that. I didn't know that's something you were up to. I love giving people a sense of purpose and a little bit of control. Just like I can do something, right?
Something actionable,
yeah, something actionable. Rather than like what I specialize doing, like complaining on the internet. But that's actually really good. So shout out to your audience, for the people who are here and participating in that, and shout out to you, Dr. Greg, for organizing all of that. That's fantastic. Really.
Thank you. I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you. I'm just a Bill, got 2 vaccines, guys. Got a vaccine party going on too. Let's go. We got some actions and we got this in 3, 2, 1. 1,159 vaccines, guys. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. Thank you, man. Yeah. Thanks for saying that, Prime. Dude, I think that, the political streaming community hasn't been like actuated yet. I feel like there's a huge audience for it. There's a lot of people that are engaged with it. But I feel like activating them and trying to hold like a similar goal, similar purpose to get everything forward and working towards something. I think that's the idea. So
I got a super chat here.
Nice.
The only person who's typed in my YouTube chat so far. But anyway, this is from Testicle Johnson.
This is gonna be
it's a very colorful thing. But they've been around for a long time, so shout out to Testicle Johnson. They like making streamers say their goddamn name. But shout out to you. Anyway, it says $5 Canadian. Says, I'm sorry, Dr. Greg had to deal with those. I'm sorry, Dr. Greg had to deal with those Neanderthals yesterday on Raging Tomato.
I watched 10 minutes or so of it. It's definitely
thank
more
you,
or less
guys.
what I expected.
No, I think it's important, man. I think it's important to go on to those red pill or right wing spaces, and genuinely, I think that we have to. We can't run scared. You know what I mean? We're not afraid anymore, guys. We got to go in and the time is now. They've already won everything. We have nothing to lose, and I think we have to burst their bubble, their media bubble, because that's the only. There's no other way. They're not getting any other. We have to go into these media bubbles and these media algorithms because there's no other way that we're penetrating. Just like our reality is just being stopped, So we have to fight for it.
No, I agree. It's unfortunate, but yeah, at least from the 10 minutes or 10 or 15 minutes that I watch, it's pretty much the same talking points, over and over and over again. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, thanks again, Testicle Johnson. I just want to make sure that I said that. Yeah. But to Dr. Greg, I mean, I know I got everyone gets a reaction when you say that name. Going to these spaces and dealing with that, it's interesting. You're saying there's a lot of the same talking points, because those thoughts kind of get calcified in those spaces, and it's very rare that anyone, especially someone with your level of knowledge, like enters it and just like destroys all that. You have and it's like especially for talking heads on the internet, when like dealing with someone an expert in the field with like hard facts, like oh, I can't just like talk my way out of this, like I've said some nonsense, clearly, okay, right? And I can feel it. I can feel that it's nonsense, but like I can't back off of this yet because I've been saying this for like a long time. So I'm gonna fight this guy. And then it's like, if I can't fight you on the facts, it's like I'll try to maybe undermine your credibility or like try to get you in some sort of rhetorical trap or whatever the fuck, right?
Exactly.
This kind of, yeah.
And I was just gonna say, like, even it's just so interesting how, like, we're 5 years, 5 years away from 2020 when the pandemic started, and still sort of in many respects still ongoing, but like it's like they still like. There's information that should be easily verifiable at this point. I think one of the claims that you encountered of like one person was arguing with you, like their talking point was like, well, if these jabs are so good, then why did the CDC themselves exempt themselves from the vaccine? And I tried to verify that claim. That does not seem to be true, like at all.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly.
I could be wrong, but I spent a
is,
decent amount of time trying to verify it.
Yeah, or even that the pharmaceutical companies are immune from prosecution, which is like completely true. Untrue. RFK makes money off of suing these vaccine companies that he, as HHS the secretary, is tasked to regulate. So I mean, the corruption is unbelievable. It's there was that's the whole thing with the whole the closed loop of politics, and that these people are going in, and the regulators and the FDA are all like looped in together. But now, like it's not even that. It's just one person, and it's all RFK, and he's just the corruption is so blatant.
Yeah, and even just the claim of when the person was saying like they just kept accusing you of like you being paid. Well, obviously you're being paid, but it's like, well, they have no evidence of that. They're just like throwing it out. Well, it's you must be getting paid. It's like, well, okay, unless they show some proof, but like it's like it's a baseless claim.
Yeah, exactly. Org user, how's it going, man? Hey, Theater Geek, how's it going, man?
Good. I just wanted to say it is also always so wildly encouraging to come on your stream and see the updated numbers. Always makes my day.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you.
That's awesome. And did you say it was? What was how do we find the actions?
Yeah, action.drgregshow.com. That is where
awesome.
Where all the it's right here. That's where all the state by state, where you can figure out you're in state and out of state calls and email templates. So you can we found critical swing votes in every single state that is trying to pass this stuff. So you send one email for all of them, and it makes a big difference, because these bills are effective. A lot of them are effectively dead, and we need to hold these guys accountable and say, like, we know what you tried to do. It's not okay that you're coming for our public health, and we're going to hold you accountable if you try this again.
Wow. Thank you so much for doing that, because back last year, the only reason I knew that I could do door-to-door canvassing, or really ultimately did it, was because somebody else was like, hey, just like go to this link and sign up. And so really always appreciate what you do.
Nice. Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Org user, how's it going, man?
What's up?
What's up? How are you? You're a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, man. When did you start supporting him?
2016.
Oh, cool, man. What drew you to him?
My entire family supported him, so I ended up supporting him. But then when I could vote last election, I voted for Trump. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Do you?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. You said?
Yeah, and his supporters are good people. They're more interlined with what I believe and what I do.
Okay. What's that? What do you believe?
Well, I'm a Christian person. So, and I also like going to the gym. I like riding dirt bikes. I like going fishing.
Cool.
And none of the liberals that I know that I'm in college with or the leftist, the socialist, or whatever they think they are. They're all liberals to me. They're I'm not. They share nothing in common with me. They don't do any, especially the men. They don't do anything that's masculine. They don't go to the gym. They don't care about like health, diet, nothing. It's just like
Gotcha.
they're like little girls basically, and I just don't find that appealing group of people to be around.
Interesting.
Hey, Dr. Greg, do you mind if I chime in? I don't want to interrupt what you were going to say.
Go for it.
I was just wondering if you, because I'm not as well versed in the Bible, I'll be honest. Do you happen to have a scripture where Jesus talks about like the glory of sexually assaulting people? Well, I don't recall that verse, but I was just wondering if that was something you might be able to point to.
I don't know where you're going with this. If you're implying that I sexually assault people or something.
No, the president. The president.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you. That's your opinion on him. But yeah.
Oh no,
my point is,
when we're in an age where we can't agree on what an objective fact is anymore,
I know,
it's a
right?
scary time.
We're in an age where like I get called a Yahtzee for being a white person with a different opinion than a liberal
for supporting
white person.
Yahtzees, yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, exactly. You call me a Polish citizen, which my grandfather died in the Holocaust, then you call me a Nazi for holding conservative values, and then you wonder why young men aren't on your side. You wonder why so many young men are following Nick Fuentes.
Do you believe that women?
Right.
Do you believe it's okay? Hold on. Do you believe it's okay? Do you believe it's okay for women to be sexually harassed and assaulted?
I don't know. I'm not going to be questioned by you. You're not my teacher. You're not lecturing me on anything. So
no, I'm not lecturing you. I'm asking.
Wait, can we try this from a different angle? Can we try this from a different angle? Hello. Hi. Sorry.
No, I'm not calling you a Yahtzee. No, I'm just wondering.
Hey. Let's try this from a different angle. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. Trump supporter. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Call me Org.
Org.
I don't trust people online. Yeah, I don't trust you guys.
Okay, sure.
You're liberals.
No, that's. I mean, you don't need your real name. I wasn't asking for your real name, just your online handle. But no. Okay. Well, first of all, hello, hi, I'm Prime. And so I thought you said something really interesting. You talked about like alignment of values, and specifically what you brought up is like health, right, and lifestyle. And that the people, the leftists around you, or whatever they are, right, Democrat voters around you, don't align with that. So, specifically, you're saying that, what's important to you is fitness, and these individuals on the left don't value fitness, and that tells you that you should vote for Trump. Help me connect all that, please.
Well, yeah, it's masculinity. The left is fearing of masculinity. They actually call it toxic. I don't know if you've heard of this, but I'm in college, and before I graduated high school, my senior year, they were telling me that my people had no culture. I'm like, what's the Holocaust then? Millions of my ancestors died in the Holocaust. I'm Polish, but I'm 100% Polish. My mom and dad are both Polish. So, and then I get called a Yahtzee by the leftist for saying all that I get called a Yahtzee for saying that I supported Trump in the election for the border. I've been called a Yahtzee for that. So it's like, you guys are a joke to me. I look at you guys and you're all super feminine and you're all super weak-minded and you guys get offended by words and you're not, and you have to also walk around eggshells around you people. No one can be real. There's no, just fake.
Okay. Well, so you're new to me, right? You've never met me before. I host panels myself, right? And I bring in conservatives and I bring in libertarians. I get bring in people on the right, and they say actually awful things. Not like voting for Trump. That's not an awful thing, right? No, they say actually awful things to me all the time, right? But that's okay because I value that kind of back and forth, right? I value even if it's rude or whatever, right? We can't be super rude on this platform, TikTok, because the rules and stuff, right? But I do this on Twitch and YouTube in any case. But the point is that I can guarantee you when you're dealing with me any which way, right? I'm not that sort of snowflake, right? And so you haven't said anything so far, which I would categorize as Yahtzee. That's what you guys see on TikTok. Oh my God, so annoying. But yeah, I wouldn't do that, right? And I don't think simply voting for Trump means you're of that persuasion, right? And I think that's unfair. So what it sounds like to me, right? So what I'm hearing from you is that you're trying to interact with these other people, right? These people on the left, the Democrat voters, and you're getting a lot of pushback. You feel that's unfair, right? Like, hey, you just say, I just voted for
I don't think
Trump.
it's unfair. I think they're brainwashed. Okay. I think they're just not smart people. I think they're ridden by an ideology. That's all. I just think they're not. They can't think on their own. That's all.
Well, I think a lot of people. I'll say this. Like a friend of mine likes to say this, that like people don't have ideologies. Ideologies have people. That for a lot of individuals, and I would say on both sides, like they are trapped by these ideologies. Like they don't actually confront them, and then they kind of like, it's more of a red team, blue team thing, right? Like, hey, I'm on the blue team, you happen to be on the red team, I don't like you off the bat, right? Rather than, hey, let me get to know you, right? Let's see if we can find some common ground. Let's see if the things I believe are actually true and the things you believe are actually false. That can happen to lots of people. I'm not putting any figures, but like that happens on both sides. So like, would it make a difference to you if you found people on the left who like, were into fitness and who didn't immediately attack you? Would that change your mind at all?
Probably not. My teachers are all liberals. My high school teacher, Ms. Gilman, I'm going to say her name because she's a really horrible person. My senior high school teacher, Ms. Gilman, told me that I have no culture because I'm white. She was a white person herself. So when you're attacking me for my race and identity and being racist to me in a learning facility, that's just going to drive everyone super far right. And that's why, that's why all young men are super far right today. And you don't see liberal men, young men, especially unless they're gay or trans or, you don't see super masculine young men on the right or on the left. You just don't see it. So, and that just speaks. There's studies. There's so many studies on this too. Like liberal men are perceived less masculine. They have lower testosterone. They have lower grip strength. They're shorter on average. Like, and it's because they're genetically inferior, so they adopt the inferior mindset politically, like the socialist mindset. Like I live, therefore I deserve mindset. You're white, therefore you have no culture mindset. And then the left, like you, just cracks a smile and, oh yeah, it's not a big deal. You were told you had no culture when you were 17. You should just, who cares, right, white man?
Hey, I'm not attacking you.
Nobody has said anything like that here. Just FYI, as far as I can tell, nobody.
What? Well, white guilt is dead. That's all I'm saying. It's dead.
Yeah, no one was asking you here to have white guilt, right? I'm just trying to get to know you.
My whole childhood in school by other white people, self-hating white people that were leftist on your side. So how am I supposed to look at your side favorably? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Like, it seems like you're like displacing the anger you felt at these other people who said some other things to you. To me, I like, hey, just like you don't appreciate when someone like calls you a Yahtzee just because you voted for Trump, right?
I don't really care.
It seems like you do.
It sounds like you care.
Well, no, I'm just saying like the thing is,
how would you like it?
Mischaracterization. It would be like me calling the host a black person. It's like, okay, like, are you going to care if I call you black? No, because you're obviously white. Like, do I care if you call me a Yahtzee? No, because I'm obviously not one. So it's more of just a stupid mischaracterization, which is kind of funny because you're just making these words lose value, which I think is good.
So you really
I can't shoot you with a speech gun. So that's all.
So can I clarify something to understand where you're coming from better? And like, I would agree that, if you had those experiences with your teachers, they almost certainly shouldn't have done that. That seems categorically wrong in my opinion. But so you said that, you seems like you lean right because, you like to work out, you like to fish, and you like to, do masculine things. I'm just curious, has Trump ever worked out? Can Trump ride a bike? Have you ever seen him fish?
He's like 90 years old. Trump's like 150 years
old. Wait. So I want to clarify something. If I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, like up until like pretty much like the last days of his presidency, Joe Biden was able to ride a bike. Do you think Trump can ride a bike now?
You mean the one he fell off? You mean the bike
he was riding bikes?
And he got up, and he recovered, and he got back on. So I'm out of curiosity. Do you think Trump can ride a bike? And do you think I'm just out of curiosity? Do you think Trump has brought masculinity back now that he bruises from a handshake? Is that
100%.
to you? Okay, so you also bruise from a handshake, right? Is that?
Well, no, I'm just saying. Trump brought masculinity back. If you shook my hand, you would die. By the way, but
really?
Trump brought masculinity back by making people stop caring about 6-letter words. You know what I mean?
No.
Like this is a perfect embodiment of a leftist live. You have two men up there on your screen. Besides the host, he looks more masculine than everybody else on the screen. But the two men above him they talk feminine. They giggle. They laugh. They make like passive aggressive comments like women, like girls. So like this is exhibit A for like why.
Well, no, I'm engaging with you. So out of curiosity,
young men are up 8% in the Republican Party. I don't know if you know that. But that's the truth.
Absolutely.
And why do you think that? Why do you think?
No. First of all, we can go to the stats. What are the stats? What are the actual stats in terms of? I would agree with you that Gen Z men lean towards the right. Is it a vast majority? Can you give me a percentage?
I wonder why.
Can you give me a percentage? Is there a number associated with that? Is it all Gen Z men?
60%.
Yeah, it's about 70. It's about 70% of Gen Z, like 18 to 24.
Yes. I'd agree with you. That's about a majority, and depending on which poll, it's like 60 to 70. But when you poll all men, as in when you look at the exit polls from the last election, okay, if you just look at all men, yes, Trump won, I think by a margin of like 55%, or at most like 57%. It's not some sweeping overwhelming majority. But then also, like, out of curiosity, like, so you would say that Trump is masculine because he can't have a handshake and he can't, like, do you think you do one push-up?
I said Trump's masculine because he doesn't have a muzzle. Like on his new Truth what is it called? Truth Social post. He was like, these Somalians have an inferior culture. We need to get them out of here because that is true. And I agree with that. And I agree with the, I don't like the muzzle. I don't like the 6-letter words being banned. I don't like, I don't like to have a muzzle on my brain. I don't like to step on eggshells around words that I would say.
Sure.
So
all fair things. So then, out of curiosity, you don't have to say.
Making young men have balls again.
Okay, so you're a real masculine man. Okay. So if I remember correctly, when Prime asked your name, you were too afraid to give it, right? Is that fair?
Well, I didn't hear. Could you repeat that?
When Prime asked you your name, you said you're too afraid to give it. Is that a fair assessment?
I said I don't give my name to liberals. That's all.
And why is that?
It's not about being scary. I mean, my face is up here. If you wanted to find me, you could. But I mean,
Yeah. So do you want to give your name, or are you too afraid to give your name?
Well, I mean, you can call me Justin. That's my real name. I'm not going to give you my last name. But I usually don't give it to liberals because you guys are sketchy people, You guys like make weird comments on my post. You DM me saying you want to kill me. It's like you guys are very violent, weird individuals. So it's like, it's strange giving information out to you people. But
okay, so
but I came
this is
and why young men are MAGA, and it's because of you. It's because of like these type of lives, like people go on the lives and you see a bunch of femboys sitting around that are like in their mid-30s and like, dude, this is not what I want.
Nice.
Femboys. Okay. Here's a quote from Trump's 2016 biography. After college, after Trump mostly gave up on his personal athletic interests, he came to view time spent playing sports as time wasted. Trump believed the human body was like a battery with a finite amount of energy, which exercise only depleted. So he didn't work out. When he learned that John O'Donnell, one of the top casino executives, was training for an Ironman triathlon, he admonished him, saying,
"No, he wasn't.
You are going to die because of this."
Wait, you think he wrote Art of a Deal when he was 70 years old?
How old was he?
How old? Wait, no. How old was he when he wrote Art of a Deal?
Late 60s, I'm guessing.
Do you not understand numbers? Is that how far into Trump's ass you are? You don't understand how, like, the sun moon light cycle? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like 78 right now, right? Let's look it up.
Donald Trump. I believe he's 79.
It was published when he was 1987.
Okay, 79. So what was so that would make Trump how old, host, in 2016? How old?
In 1987, when he wrote Art of the Deal.
How old would that make him, buddy?
Not he's 79 now. So wait, I don't. What's the point you're trying to make here?
No, 2025 minus 2016. What is that? Is that 9 years or is that 10 years? Regardless,
you think between now and 1987 is 9 years?
Yeah, I would be right because that was my guess.
You think between now and 1987 has been 9 years?
You're so stupid. You said 2016.
No. Between 1987 was published.
That's when the Art of a Deal was published. I wasn't talking about the Art of a Deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well, that's what the host asked. The host said when
No,
was the
nope,
RFK or
you're
whatever.
wrong. You're wrong. You're crashing
Well,
out.
you mentioned
no,
2016,
no,
so that was
you're
9
being,
years ago. So
you're
he was
being
7.
you're getting all wrapped up. You're being
So
very
no,
emotional right now.
2016. So hold on,
Yeah.
2016 was when that biography, so
He's
Art of the
41.
Deal is
He was
1987.
41
Right?
when he
People
did
know Art of the Deal.
Like,
That's
what do you-
1987. The biography I'm talking about was 2016. So these are two different things. There's
You can
it's a
talk
mix-up.
about Trump's
Okay.
rhetoric. I can talk about actual PubMed studies that I can give you the PMID for liberal men having a lower mean muscle mass and
So
having
hold on, the
Bro,
only reason, hold on, the only
You're
reason I
so
brought that up.
insecure, dude. You're so
Do you wanna
insecure.
know?
You're so insecure.
Justin,
dude.
Insecure when he knows he can't run away.
Justin,
Bro,
Justin, please.
dude, these
I
are my
have the
jujitsu
PMID.
medals, bro. Right, hanging right by my head.
Yeah,
Those are my
you know you can't
jujitsu
run
medals,
now.
dude. You couldn't run away from me if you tried. Because
trained
I'd be
Justin.
breaking your legs. You realize that? No, you don't.
Justin.
You read Gracie?
Let's try to bring the temperature down. Come on.
McDonald's? You go to
Justin.
McDojo? Are you out of your
I
mind?
would maul you.
No, you
Hold on,
wouldn't.
let's try to bring
No,
the
you
temperature down.
No, you
Justin,
wouldn't.
why
I'd
did you come here?
strangle you and
Hold
I'd
on.
break your knees.
I'd make
One
you,
second, guys. Everyone,
I'd
please,
make you,
please,
bro,
please.
I'd make you tap in 30 seconds.
Justin,
you
hey,
wouldn't.
hey,
No,
hey,
you
Justin,
wouldn't.
hold on. Let's not toss around threats. There's no need for that, right? For on anyone's side. Justin,
I know, right?
why
The
did you come
liberals
here?
got mad and said, I do BJJ, bro.
Where's your medals?
Yo,
where's
I do
yours?
too,
Come
bro.
Where's
I do
yours?
too, bro.
Where's your IBJJF?
We both do it.
What, you just go to
Yeah, let me
CompNet?
just
You
give
just
you
go to
that so you can get
CompNet
my
medal?
full
What do you do? What's that?
Let me give you that so you get my full name, yeah.
What's yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
hey.
You don't
Yeah, let
compete,
me give
dude.
you
You
that.
don't
Let me give you
compete.
my IBJJ.
You're nobody. You're nobody.
Hey,
Well, that's your
Justin,
opinion.
come on.
That's your opinion.
Justin, why did you come
Nobody.
on here, right? Did you
Okay,
want to actually have an honest interaction with us?
Not even close.
Or did you just want to
Okay,
come
I'll
in and like have a
Not in
dunk?
30 seconds.
right?
Maybe.
Like, Hey,
Yep.
hey, Justin,
What's up,
did you
buddy?
want to have a genuine conversation with us, or did you just want
Before I
to
started flexing BJJ medals on me.
Okay, all right. So let's pull it back, right? So
Yeah.
the only reason I brought up that line from the biography is that you were saying that Trump
Interesting.
has helped
Very interesting.
bring back masculinity, and that he aligns more with your values. But like from
Mhm.
everything we've seen of him, right? Like it doesn't seem that, at least with fitness is the thing which you brought up, right?
I
It
said
seems like he doesn't
conservatives
act.
line more of my values. But
Okay,
and that's also just because, look at this attractiveness to women. It's also a PubMed study. Conservative males are viewed much more physically attractive individuals by women.
that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, isn't that
But, hey,
interesting? Isn't that interesting?
It's
Dude,
not.
what are you
It's not
talking
really at
about?
all.
Bro, you guys
I'm
have a
trying
physical
to-
problem.
taller,
What are you talking
the
about?
more
You have
attractive. It's crazy,
so
bro.
many. What are you
I've studied
talking about?
too.
Well, like Fuentes is a proud incel. You guys are
Isn't that
repelling
crazy?
women. Like,
I have
what are you talking
I
about?
have so many studies.
No, you don't. You have none. You guys are desperate to try to make kids. Nobody wants to
don't have
be a
studies.
partner with you.
No. Shut up. Testosterone administration induces a red shift in Democrats. PubMed. Yo, it's over for you. It's
What are you
over.
talking about?
It's really over.
You guys,
Effects on physical attractiveness on political beliefs. Like, bro, both of these studies I can link to you. Give you the
Bro,
link and you can
not
read
not
through
a,
them and see
dude.
what
You
they
guys have
say.
an incel problem on the right. You literally are
Okay, you just said
failing
I
to
had no
actually
studies, and now you're
create.
saying I'm an incel.
You're
Pick your
actually
poison,
yeah.
little bro.
Fuentes is
Pick your
literally
poison,
an
little
incel.
guy.
He is.
Pick your poison, little guy.
Hey,
I'll
hey,
tell
hey,
you.
hey,
There's a reason
Justin.
why liberals have
Can
low
we
fat. What I'm saying.
go? Like,
There's a
I
reason
want
why-
to. So there's one thing I just want to ask you.
Well, just little guy.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yes, okay, all right. You're very masculine. Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to know
You have no GHT,
what
bro.
are your policy? What's your policy alignment with the Republican Party? Like
Oh,
beyond, we got lifestyle. Okay, fair. All right, and
Yeah.
genetics. Okay, fair.
But we agree that masculinity is a conservative trait. At least we agreed on that. Let's move
It's
on.
not. It's not. You're a fragile little boy,
Guys,
dude.
I
What are you
just
talking
proved
about?
it.
You have no.
I don't.
What are you
I
talking about?
don't know that to be the case, and I also don't care.
I just showed
but like,
you.
I'm asking you for policy, right? What are your policy
I'm not
alignments?
interested in that. I'm interested in
You're not interested in policy.
society. I'm interested in how liberal men are much more likely to be shorter and more unattractive.
You're
and that's why I
not
don't
interested in policy, so it doesn't actually matter.
Man,
Nobody
I'm a
wants to be
tall,
with you.
matter-
Nobody
I'm
wants
a
to be with you.
masculine man that knows how to fight.
Nobody wants
Why
to be
would
with
I
you,
fit
and you
in the
can't.
Liberal Party?
And you can't.
I
By
don't
the
fit
way,
in, bro. I stick out like a sore thumb.
no, you don't. You don't.
You know
You're
what
not
I
him.
mean?
You're
You know
not
what
him.
I mean? Like
No.
you fit right in.
You're not
but,
him, dude.
No, I don't. So
Well,
You
I
can sit
So-
right there.
Hey, so
You're just a
I
little
like
guy.
guys,
No.
liberal. I like liberal guys.
I bet you
oh,
do.
there you go. Oh, there you go. The ladies, they love
Yes.
us. But no,
Hot, okay.
Justin,
Yes.
do you not care about like
Yes,
who
and
you
the
vote
stuff.
for, like the policies they institute, right? Like how they interact with your
Well, I
lives,
don't
or
trust
lives of
any
your
country
family?
at all, bro.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Next president I
apologize.
vote for will be the guy that promises me to get migrants out of this country.
Like Trump didn't.
Migrants out of this country. Okay.
You're saying that Trump's a
made
failure
the
then.
numbers lower by 92%.
So you're saying that Trump's a failure and he can't do what he said that he's going to do.
He did.
I thought he got all of them out. What are you talking about?
He did.
So he's a failure
That's
then.
not what I said.
So he's a
That's what you
failure.
said.
That's what he's did. He's
That's
doing
not
mass
what I said. I said he
deportations.
failed. Okay.
So then,
So he
so you're
failed
saying
on a
that the
couple
next
things
president's
like,
going to have a bunch of migrants in the country still.
Well, I hope that the next president removes the migrants from the country. He
That
made the
Trump
border-
didn't
he
fail.
made the
That
border
Trump
stronger
left
by
here.
making
So that
border
Trump
encounters
left in here, so he
92%.
couldn't deport them.
But Trump made the border encounters.
Is
go
that?
down
Are you okay,
92%,
dude? Are you
but
like?
we
Are you,
need to
this is.
remove the
You got to
immigrants
go
from
past.
inside
Like I
of
guess
the country,
you're
not just
a
the
freshman
border.
probably. It's very
You know what I
sophomore.
mean? Like we need
No.
to remove the country
No.
for the immigrants that are already in
White
the country,
people, the immigrants
not just on the border.
in America. Are
Well,
white
that's what we
people
need.
immigrants in America?
No, we're
I
settlers. We're
guess
settlers, sweetheart. We're different.
We're immigrants.
We're settlers. You're not even American. What is that accent? Like what? I'm not arguing with a
What's your
non-American.
accent?
I'm not arguing with a non-American.
You
It's
have
not gonna
garbled
happen.
talk.
It's not gonna happen, bro. But yeah, white Europeans built this country. I mean, it's in the
No, they didn't.
Naturalization Acts of 1790.
Okay.
George
It
Washington
doesn't
wrote.
seem like you actually really want to interact with us, Justin. Like, I at least I'm trying here to like get to know you and understand. Like,
You said, what about
I-
Trump saying I stopped being physical? What
I
about
just
him
came
saying-
well,
Yeah.
you brought up
Yes.
exercise,
But
and so I related
Why
something
this
to
man with
Very
the
strong
garbled
argument.
accent is so
Dr. Greg.
obsessed.
I don't think there's much to
bodies.
do
I am.
here
I'm
anymore.
obsessed with having a group of strong men around me that hold
Yeah.
the same political
Hey, bro.
beliefs.
Hey,
These are the
bro.
men that I want around me.
Okay.
I don't want soy.
see.
Hey, bro.
based
Hey,
off
hey,
Okay.
hey. Listen to me.
The
Listen to
people
me.
love you.
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
it's all
hey.
making sense now.
Hey,
like,
bud.
have receding
Buddy.
hairlines and, like, have low
Obsessed.
testosterone.
It's giving fan.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a stark difference between me and a guy like that.
Giving fan. I think Dr. Greg, I think he's jealous of your hair.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's here, because maybe his is receding a little bit.
Mhm.
Look, bro. Why don't
Oh,
you sign up
no.
for
Women are
World's?
so
Hey,
smart.
hey,
Women should
listen to me,
He's-
bro.
And
Women should
he's
definitely
lowering
vote,
his
guys.
voice to sound more masculine. So yeah, he's definitely giving
Women should
obsessed.
vote, guys. Don't you love
Yeah.
women voting, guys?
Yeah.
Don't you love it?
For sure.
I do.
Anyway,
are really different because
Yo, right here.
private parts.
Yo, right here. Key statistic: 19% lower grip strength in liberal men versus conservative men.
what
You're
Twitter
so
poll did you
obsessed
get
with
from that?
bodies.
What
That's
Twitter poll did you get that
hilarious.
from? What are you talking about?
Objectively, like liberals are pussies compared to conservative men. Like objectively,
You
speaking.
train at Gracie Baja, dude. What are you talking about?
Like objectively.
You train at McDojo, dude. Like, go to a real gym.
Gracie Baja.
Yeah,
bro.
it's a McDojo.
10th planet, bro. What about 10th planet, bro? You don't train at 10th
This-
planet,
Yo,
bro?
you
Let's
need a
have
little
a
rubber
quick
guard?
poll.
You want a little rubber
Quick
guard?
poll.
You want
little
try it.
rubber guard,
I would
rubber guard
love to
expert
try
over
it.
here,
I'd
bro.
love
I
to
would
see
tap
it.
you so fat, you
No,
would
you
die
wouldn't.
there,
No, you
bro.
wouldn't, dude.
You understand what I would
Your
do to
tap,
you?
your
This
tap wouldn't
guy
save you,
has
bro.
never been with a woman. He's
Your
never
taps
been
wouldn't
I would
save you,
submit
bro.
you in 20 seconds.
No,
with
you
a
wouldn't.
woman.
No, you
Yes.
wouldn't.
Oh my god,
Outstanding,
Never been?
outstanding
Or no, he has
guillotine you,
been?
bro. Outstanding
Quick poll.
guillotine you.
Would you?
100%.
I would pick you up and slam you on your neck and kill you. You
Absolutely
would be
not.
paralyzed.
I would
How much
definitely
do you
not.
weigh, Greg? Greg, how
Enough.
much do you weigh?
Enough.
How much?
190.
How much is that? 190. I'm 240, 6'4".
So-
I would kill you.
Dude, you don't think I've taken big guys on
I
before?
would
Are you
kill
kidding
you.
me?
I would literally kill you. I've been
Dude.
training longer than you.
Well, okay, well, you got a harassment warning. So,
Can I
yeah.
say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say something? I think it's not very nice to, have, fun about like brain deficient people, but it's like, you're having fun, guys. But it's like, I mean, you're not at the same level. And it's like, he doesn't have brain and stuff, and like, you-
Feels like punching down to you.
yeah, you
It really,
just
yeah.
your level.
I mean, you're kind of right.
I mean, they want the attention.
I was blinded by his masculine musk, like that.
Absolutely.
Like his alpha maleness hypnotized me,
You
and
guys-
so I really wanted to
Serious.
I'm obsessed with a group of strong men around me that hold the same political values. I was like, uh-oh, this. I think I've seen the beginning of this video before.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I come in too hot earlier, Dr. Gray?
I don't think that was you who was coming in too hot, personally.
Yeah, I think like my
got
only problem is I've dealt with plenty of conservatives, as I was trying to like let him know previously at the start of this. Is that like and my friend Corey certainly knows that I've dealt with plenty of conservatives, and so like I'm fine with them, spouting their beliefs, right? Even if I very much disagree, right? And so I was happy to actually engage with them on his level. Like, and I'm not going to get easily offended. I can assure you, I've been tested, so I don't get easily offended. But it seems like he just like really wasn't interested in actually engaging with us or exchanging any ideas. He just wanted to like it's like he had like some studies, some Twitter studies, and he wanted to like spout that off and say like, oh, we're entirely more masculine than you. Okay, great.
Yeah, he just has
Also,
talking points that he wants to run through, monologue at us, which is very boring. And
very boring.
Yeah, we
Also,
don't
when I
really
asked
need to
him-
hear.
When I asked him about the essay thing, and he's like, well, what does that have to do with it? It's like, you can't defend it, dude. Like, what? Also, the number of liberal men who are in the army and are athletes and are jacked, like, what? Like, I can.
I would love if to interact with more conservatives here on TikTok. That was my first conservative here on TikTok to actually ever talk to. Fun, right? But like, yeah, it'd be great if you actually wanted to interact with us because we want to hear from you, right? Like, at least I'll speak for myself anyway. Like,
I want to hear from them. I want to engage with them.
Yeah,
for sure.
I want to engage with you. Like, why do you believe what you believe? I want to help you understand where I come from, my perspective, right? And maybe we can build bridges. I built plenty of bridges with plenty of conservatives. Once again, my friend Corey will attest to that, right? It's something I'm very much capable of, even though I am a leftist, an official socialist, right? Oh my God, a socialist, right? A real life out in the wild. Socialists, like you can come interact with me and maybe you can prove my socialism to be nonsense, right? You can interact with me and find out. But if you're just coming on to dunk and to I don't know, prove that you're more of an alpha, that's not really entertaining TV. Okay, so let's try to do something else.
Just try to stay on topic and stop your mind from wandering over to like men's grip strength and their muscles and all that kind of stuff. Stay on topic if you can. Conservatives. Okay, I'm out.
All right, Kayla, did you vote for Trump or are you at hi Kayla. How are you doing?
Kayla?
Are you there, Kayla? I think we're gonna go for ops right now, guys. Thank you though. Kayla, how are you doing? Are you there?
Testing.
If you're talking, we can't hear you, Kayla. Just so you know.
You're muted.
Check your audio settings, or if you're muted.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
Did you vote for Trump or you support MAHA?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Awesome.
How's your grip strength, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to share.
Weak.
It's been getting stronger by the day.
Nice.
Glad to hear.
There you go.
What did you want to say?
I have a question.
Sure.
One, I don't know what I am. So I don't know if I'm Democrat, liberal, or something else. I just know I'm not him.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been allowed to vote, unfortunately. I guess I am allowed to vote if I go back, but I haven't been back since I was an adult.
Back? What do you mean back and allowed?
To mail in. Okay, so let me back up here, I guess. I'm a Coloradian.
Mm-hmm.
I left just before I turned of age back to Canada. So I immigrated to Canada in 1999.
Canadian.
When my mom brought me here. I'm not a Canadian. I'm both.
Gotcha.
Actually, technically, I'm only an American. I don't even get to vote here.
Oh, wow.
But I went back when I was about 15. I lived there until I was about 19. And I learned what my country was during those years.
Hmm.
I didn't like it. I thought it was the greatest country in the world.
Corey, what do you think, man? What do you think about the connection between the Canadian, U.S.? What would you have to say for?
Well, a lot of the things that occur in the United States are either mirrored or like influence Canada, and like the political landscape largely maps on pretty closely one to one, as in like our liberals are pretty much close to your Democrats, and although let's say, well, our conservative party here is not quite as right leaning as the Republican Party in the United States. But I'm curious if you want to say, is there something that specifically that like puts you on the fence or like makes you unsure? Like, let's say, do you have what you consider yourself a policy that is right wing and another policy that is like left wing, or is it something else entirely? If you're still there.
Yeah. Just in case you're muted.
Kayla, is it, I believe?
Yeah. Kayla?
Kayla, they're still there? Maybe you just had to go because of the kiddo. All right, guys, let's get the likes going, the taps going, please, so we can get some more MAGA in here. Please like, share, repost the stream, please.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hey,
we can hear you now.
There we go. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think my headphones died.
No problem.
No problem.
I didn't realize they died. Okay, so I have two things that I have a problem with the states: medical and how one treats another person.
Okay. Do you want to expand on that in terms of, since you're located in Canada, do you prefer Canada's medical system, or you also hate Canada's medical system?
No, I wouldn't say Canada's medical system is flawless.
I would agree.
It's not by even a long shot. I mean, I have my own. I gave birth to the largest baby in the goddamn world, in my opinion. And I had a 4th-degree tear, and that doctor put in one husband stitch. And I now am completely, let's just say, deficit in many ways. So
could you tell? I know what a husband stitch is. I've only just learned about this recently. But so for our audience, so they understand this, because I imagine other people don't know what it is. Would you be so kind as to tell them what that might be?
Yeah. So regularly, when you give birth vaginally, am I allowed to say vaginally?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Usually there's tearing involved, and if the doctors are so kind, they'll use their scalpel to help you along, and then they'll sew that back up, which is very, very nice. But there's this thing where it's called a husband stitch. They'll put one on in the inside because men, even medical doctors, still don't know how vaginas work. So they'll put an extra stitch in for your husband to make you tighter.
Yeah.
Which is disgusting and gross.
Yeah, for the husband's pleasure. This is a thing that's done, and like I think I learned about it this year, and that's like, it was just shocking. I had no idea. That's utterly shocking, and something that you should be able to sue for. Like, that's crazy.
You just learned about that?
Yeah. I just learned about it earlier this year, I believe.
I'm sorry. In 2025, you just learned about this?
It's not a thing that
they've been doing that since literally the beginning of the 1900s. That's where the husband stitch comes from. I'm sorry. It's just shock, I guess.
I mean, fair. I'll own up to my own ignorance there.
Did that sound rude? I didn't mean to be rude.
No, that's fine.
Did that sound weird?
I mean, I think it's shocking as this, or it could also be shocking that I didn't know about it, but it's not a thing that at least I think they teach to young men that they do. But yeah.
Women doctors don't usually do it, but the male doctors do.
Yeah.
So the male doctor I got, I didn't even get the husband stitch. That would have been nice. Because I went into labor several times, went to the hospital, had that same male doctor. I told them, I've had 3 babies before. This is my 12th pregnancy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. But he should have known through that history that my labors are fast and oncoming. And I told him I am in labor. He sent me home. I said, if you send me home, I'm going to give birth in my bathtub. Guess what I did? I started my birth in my bathtub. And I got wailed out by the very beautiful fireman and a whale singing. By the way, everybody in my neighborhood got the best light show of their life. Because my legs were up in the air. I'm screaming to the ends of my lungs. My baby came out in call. Do you know what in call is?
I'm sorry. No.
I'm not going to tell you, boys. Go look it up right now, because you don't want
how do you spell it?
Live. Uncall.
Okay.
or INCAL. It's depending on the region. A birth INCAL.
But anyway, so
Trust.
This happened in.
I can't even describe it on live. I get you banned immediately.
Yeah, so I'm just curious.
It calls a piece of membrane that can cover a newborn's face and head. It's when a baby comes out still inside an amniotic sac. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that's cool. I've actually heard about that happening. It's basically when your water doesn't break.
No, it's not.
Why doesn't it?
No,
Because
it's
your body,
not.
it's like very rare.
Because it fucking hurts.
Oh,
I think it's cool, like
big.
maybe interesting, or like
No,
just,
no.
Yeah, as a
I
scientist.
had 2 babies before that, naturally, and oh my god, I screamed to the point where it scared me. And I had never made a sound during any of my births. And I screamed a scream that I didn't know was possible. I was like a feral hyena.
Did this happen in the States or Canada?
Canada.
In Canada, okay.
In my little tiny town where we have no doctors, no nurses. We have a hospital who doesn't even have a blood bank.
So you were saying, though, specifically you didn't like American healthcare. So you're also saying you don't like
you
Canadian.
always hear about. It's right beside Abbotsford. It's a big town. It's where everybody goes. We just don't have a functioning hospital.
So this is an example of Canadian healthcare failure, you're trying to say, and
so we have our failures.
Okay.
It's no one's going to say that this system is perfect because it's not. There is so much bad about it, especially since 2020. You have no nurses, no doctors. But what I can say to you is I am so thankful. And I know that you guys are going to hate me for this. And this is coming from a Coloradian who loves my country more than anything in this world. I'm so thankful that my children are Canadian.
I'm not offended by that because I'm Canadian.
Yeah, Corey's not perfect. Don't hold it against him. You know, come on.
But Canada, I know that I can take my daughter to the doctor. I can take my son to the hospital if he's sick. I can't do that out in the States. I know I can't because I was there. And when I was sick and when I needed help, I didn't get it. And that was my only experience there. And that was me being a citizen there.
Well, thank you so much.
In the widest parts of America. And even I didn't get it. So what do you think everybody else gets?
Yeah, I'm with you. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you for sharing your story. I really appreciate you speaking to that and your story. I hope, I hope the kiddos, everything's going well now, and the best of luck to you. Okay, thank you.
Be well.
Okay, so we got another one in the queue. Ryan West, how's it going, man?
Greg, what's up, man? We've chatted before, dude, and it was not good.
Okay, cool.
I'm just trying to say, man, I'm just trying to understand something.
Okay.
You drink tap water, bro. Why would I take your advice?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What's wrong with tap water? I guess it depends on where you're
really
located.
important.
But
What do you mean what's wrong with tap water? You know how many chemicals and just all kinds of shit in the water, bro. What do you mean? You drink tap water?
Well, what do you drink?
Hold on, Corey. You drink tap water?
I'm in Canada, and we have lots of fresh water. So yes, I do drink tap water.
Wait,
Yeah, we don't have clean water in America, buddy. We have rusty pipes. And this guy, this doctor, wannabe Dr. Greg, he pushes vaccines, but he drinks tap water. So why would I take his fucking advice, dude?
Do you drink cow's milk, raw milk?
No, I don't.
What do you think the cows drink?
I drink fresh, filtered, clean water, buddy.
Okay, no, but what do you drink milk?
There's no chemicals in that water?
No, but dude, you're literally
drinking. What do you think a chemical is?
How many glyphosates are in the water, bud?
You know how much glyphosate in the water, dude.
Hey, do you know how much plastic's in the water, Dr. Greg?
There's glyphosate in the plastic, dude. That's so funny.
What about the rust? So there's no rust in the water?
Maybe probably nanoparticles of it.
So that's why you're fucking going bald, guy. That's why you have gray hair, buddy. You are what you drink, right? You are what you eat, right?
Yeah, for sure. You got it.
Okay, then why would you drink chlorine water, bud?
Because it helps keeps like microbes and stuff out. You know, like all the water that we drink has been like filtered, right?
Just
like
filter your own water, bud.
Well,
there's 3-stage filter reverse osmosis. You can remineralize the water, buddy.
It's better for you.
Why
you can actually get better. You get better. More
Why don't
minerals.
You do that though? I'm just curious, Greg.
What if I do and I've been lying to you this entire time?
You don't, bro. You fucking don't, man. You push vaccines and you drink tap water. That's how low your IQ is.
No, you know, there's actually studies to show that it actually increases IQ, the fluoride in the water. Yeah.
What the fuck? Bro, what did the Nazis use in the concentration camps? Did they use fluoride, bud?
Dude, do you think it's the same thing, the same chemical? Do you think all the chemicals are the same?
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Do you think all the elements are the same? Do you think that that's how chemistry works?
Yeah, I'm not dumb enough to drink chlorine rusted water, you dumb.
Do you know what? Okay, so do you know what sodium does in water?
Bro, do you want to see?
Do you understand what sodium does?
Greg,
do you know what sodium is?
On my shower, bro.
Do you know what sodium is?
My shower.
Do you know what sodium is?
I know what sodium is.
Okay, so
have you sodium hydroxide?
Have you seen
table salt?
Have you seen sodium in water before?
What
do you know what it is?
Sodium have to do with you drinking
water,
bro?
If we can just use all 5 of your brain cells and just try to link them together and try to hold through multiple sentences here, like
you're on vaccine like 30, bro, telling me that I need to take vaccines and you
way
drink
more
tap
shots
water,
than that.
bro.
I mean, way more shots than that.
And that's why you're going bald. Look at your fucking receding hairline, guy. That's why you're fucking losing your hair.
You think I'm going bald? No, thank you though. I appreciate you caring about my hair a lot.
You're younger than me though, Greg. You're younger than me, bud.
How old are you? Why does it matter?
41, dude. How old are you?
I'm 39. Thanks for asking.
You're younger than me and you have a full head of gray hair, bro.
Yeah? What's wrong with that?
Stop drinking the tap water, buddy.
Hey, can I ask you about the fluoride thing and the Nazis? What can you expand on your claim there?
What did the fluoride do to them, dude? What do you think it made them docile?
That's not what it happened.
Stupid. So
you know what fluoride does to your brain, buddy?
Like just from a quick Google search, right?
Brian, you know you can actually over fluoride, right? When you brush your teeth, right? You know you can get fluorosis, right?
Oh my gosh. Is that why you're not brushing your teeth, Ryan? Is that what's going on?
No, I have super clean teeth, bro. Trust
me. Oh,
because
you are doing the charcoal stuff?
No, I don't do the charcoal stuff.
So you're not doing anything. What are you doing?
I do non-fluoride toothpaste, bud.
That your wife likes that. You probably never mind. You probably don't have a partner, do you?
Like just a quick Google search talks about like this misunderstanding.
Your own water, Greg?
There's a myth about like the Nazis and fluoridation. They weren't using it to control people. Okay, sorry. Do you have evidence that maybe I looked up?
Down, bro. You know fluoride.
Okay, so
dumb, right?
Do you have evidence to back that back and look up something you can direct me towards?
Studies that fluoride make you dumb. It lowers your IQ, bud. But hold on.
There are studies.
Besides that, do you know how many other chemicals are in your tap water?
No, sorry. I don't care about the other chemicals.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah, sorry, you don't, buddy. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, fine. But you're saying you're making a claim. You say you got studies. Can you direct me towards those studies? We can take a look at them. I mean, we have some scientists here.
What do you mean? Why do I have to spoon feed it to you?
I mean, I googled it, and like everything I'm looking at here says that's completely fucking wrong. So I'm trying to like work with you, and see like if
hey,
there maybe is something to your claim.
So just so you understand, do you understand that tap water does give you cancer, right?
So I'm ignoring that yet. I'm ignoring that for now. I'm still on the first thing.
In your tap water, buddy.
I'm still on the first thing.
Google
Okay,
it.
right? You're making a claim, and then you're saying there's studies, right? I'm asking you, can you direct me to a study that shows that fluoride makes you more docile? Can you do that, please?
Let me pull it up for you since you're too slow to Google it, okay? You got a second?
I'm too slow. I've drank too much fluoridated water.
Yeah.
Okay, so while I'm pulling it up, hey, Greg, why don't you just filter your own water, bro? Why do you take shot after shot, dude? Why do you take these vaccines? Hey, you know what, Greg? This is what we talked about last time.
I don't remember you. I don't remember you.
Yeah, I'm an Army veteran. Remember how I was telling you I haven't gotten a vaccine in 20 years?
I don't remember you. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let me refresh your memory, bud. So I've been out of the Army since 2007, okay?
Okay.
Now, when you're in the Army, you have to get the vaccines. You have to get the shots. It's mandatory.
Good.
You can't tell them no. So while we were getting all jabbed up in shit pre-deployments, they're dropping fucking shit in our noses. I'm completely sick. But you're going to sit here and tell me, oh, that's part of the process.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's your immune response.
Hold on. Okay, great. Yeah. Greg, shut up, dude. Let me finish, bro. Please.
Oh, please. So, thank you.
So after 2007, bro, I get out, okay? I don't take one vaccine since then to now, and I've never had the flu.
Wow. It's great.
Can you explain why?
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting
vaccines work, maybe.
Yeah, you're not really getting sick with the vaccine. Like the virus isn't given to you within the vaccine. You realize that?
Symptoms, dude. You're literally
exactly.
You didn't even know that the flu
it's the same. It's a flu-like symptoms. It's not the actual flu.
Greg, you didn't even know that the flu mist is an active culture, bro. That's what you don't even understand. They dropped it in our noses.
No, but that it doesn't. It's a similar thing to it. It's so that you're like antigen, so that your body can do it.
They're giving you the virus, buddy.
No, it's not. It's not the same. It's not the same thing. It's an inactive version. It's a live attenuated virus that's been de-evolved so that it doesn't actually hurt you.
And they drop it in your nose. Do you think it's not going to replicate in your body?
It doesn't. No.
It's a virus, you clown.
I know, and that's what the directed evolution and the attenuation. What's the attenuation process?
Oh
Describe it to me.
Dude.
Describe to me what attenuation is.
You're a fake doctor, bro. You're a fake doctor, man.
Okay.
Hey, you got that study for us? Did you manage to find it, please?
Yeah, give me a second.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Since I have to spoon feed it to you.
I do appreciate that. Yeah.
Ryan, are you still being dumb?
What kind of dumbass question is that?
I guess
are you still being dumb? That's the whole question. Yeah, are you still being dumb?
Am I still being dumb?
Yes.
What kind of dumbass question is that,
I guess
buddy?
so.
It's your dumbass question.
Are you
answer it, dumbass?
Dumb for me?
You need to answer it, dumbass. Answer it, dumbass.
While this
answer it, dumbass.
Water out of the tap. You drink tap water too, buddy?
No. Are you still being dumb down
you
there?
You do, buddy.
Are you still being dumb?
You drink tap water, I guarantee you.
Okay.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, Greg, listen, buddy. You keep taking your little vaccines. You keep going bald.
I will. I'm not.
Hairline. You're younger than me, and you look like you're 60, guy.
Let's see you.
Go to my fucking page. I have videos, guy.
Damn.
Let's see it.
Go teacup, buddy, and go research me.
I don't care
Look
about
at my
you.
full
I
head of
don't.
black hair,
You,
buddy.
bro, you are
Buddy,
obsessed with me.
buddy.
I don't know who you are, and I will not remember
I'm
you
not
after
obsessed
this.
with you, Greg. Shut the fuck up.
You-
You're
you-
a fake TikTok doctor, bro. I
You
clipped
came
our
in
last
here-
A bunch of
conversation.
wrestlers on your page.
Yeah, I literally clipped our last conversation.
Why are you?
Oh, you did?
Man.
Oh, you did?
Why
I
are you
can't
so-
wait.
All
Oh,
I did was
I want to
clip you,
see.
bro.
Oh, thanks,
Hold
dude.
on. Wait. Are
You
you?
clipped me.
Wait.
Yo, you sound
Right.
a little too fruity for me, buddy.
Yeah, but look at your
Obama
page. Look
Wait,
at your page. Look at
Obama
your
see?
page.
Obama see.
Look at your page, bitch.
Look at this clown, dude. Obama see. Did you vote for Obama?
Do you want me
Did
or
you vote
what?
for Obama and Kamala?
And look at your page.
Hey, Greg, did you vote for Kamala?
Yeah,
Look at your
Kamala,
page.
yeah.
Okay, so hold on, Greg. You voted for banning fracking in America?
Look at your
I
page.
think we should, yeah.
Why
Oh,
do
so
you
how
have-
are you gonna get to work, buddy? How are you gonna fucking drive your car with no oil in it?
What?
What? Because
Why do you want to ban fracking? Why do you want to ban offshore drilling? Why do you want to kill the oil market, bud?
dude, it's
Hold
it's
on.
for
Okay, so
expanding.
why do you
It's
have a
the
bunch
ban
of
is for
men?
expanding.
Obama, see, shut up. Let him talk. Let the host talk.
The idea is that you don't want to expand it, dude, so that people's like places that they've bought, the land and properties that they've bought aren't polluted with this stuff that's from
What?
from fracking.
Polluted? Bro,
Yeah.
they dig it out of the. There's no pollution, dude.
Yes, there is.
This ain't
Yeah.
the 1940s anymore,
Dude, you don't
buddy.
understand
We
how
drill it out of the ground and we put it.
okay,
in
what is
America.
it?
We have
Explain.
regulations, dumbass.
How is
Yeah,
what,
no shit. We do have regulations.
explain it. Explain
dumbass.
fracking to me. Explain it to me.
We take oil out of the ground.
No,
Okay.
explain it. You're
We
wrong. You gotta no. Explain it.
What do you mean? We drill down and we frack,
Nope.
and then we go
Nope.
down and we take
Nope.
the oil out,
Nope.
bud.
Nope. That's wrong.
What's offshore
That's
drilling
wrong.
then, bud?
That's wrong. You don't understand
What's
fracking. You
offshore
don't understand what fracking is.
Dude, you know Kamala ran on a zero emissions.
Why are you
run,
why
that's
are you
what she
running?
wanted.
Why are you running from this topic?
do
Why
you
can't we
drive a
talk about
Tesla, Greg?
fracking? Why
Greg, do you drive a Tesla? What car do you drive,
can
buddy?
we talk about the thing that you wanted to talk about fracking? Okay, so
mean,
the different you're 30 years
No.
out of technology basically. So that you described vertical fracking. The difference in 30 years ago and why the United States has been such a boom in oil production is horizontal fracking. So they go down and at a 90-degree angle, they start going into areas where they're not vertically fracking. In order to expose that shale rock and actually expose the oil, they have to inject water into there. So when they inject this stuff into there, which is, by the way, companies don't expose the chemicals and the pollutants that they're actually using in this process, they are contaminating and polluting people's lands. So if you care so much about water, dude, look at the well water contamination from horizontal fracking, bro. That's a
Bro,
that's a
how are you
real
gonna get
problem.
to okay, so you want zero emissions then, right?
Do you understand what I
So
just
you
said
want
to you?
zero
Can you
emissions,
repeat
Greg?
what I just told you?
Greg, do you want zero emissions?
Can you just repeat to me what I just told you, just so that we can understand? Because you cared so much about water.
Greg?
You cared so much about my
I
water.
understand how fracking works.
Okay, so can you
I
just
understand how it works?
No, you didn't. You hadn't to have me explain it to you. Can you just please just
When
say
you frack,
that
it
there
unlocks huge amounts of natural gas and oil, you dumb. What are you talking about?
okay, and it also pollutes the
oil
water
prices
table.
go down, and that makes the gas prices
It
go down. and
pollutes the
freight
water
goes down.
table. It
Your
pollutes
egg
the water
prices go
table.
down. Everything runs off of oil, Greg.
Egg prices. Really?
Greg, everything runs off of oil, you clown.
The water
Making
table.
the vaccines, it costs oil, dude.
Hey, dumbass.
Hey, dumbass.
The water
Hey,
table
Fruit-
gets
Fruit
it.
Loop, dude.
the-
Shut up.
The water
Fruit
table.
Loop. Yeah, you too. Look at your page. Why do you have a bunch of men on your page?
Dude,
Hey, Greg, listen,
the
buddy.
water
how do you
table
get to
gets
work?
polluted. The water table gets polluted.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
bud.
it does. Yes, it does. You don't think it does? You want to pull it up right now? You want me to pull up
Hey,
all
Greg,
the
how
studies?
big is America? How big is America?
Pollution
your
by
asshole?
horizontal fracking.
Hey, Greg, when we take over Venezuela, you know we're taking the oil, right?
So you're for
Not gonna be
war.
bigger than
So
your-
you're pro-war.
I'm for not having drugs come here from
Exactly. So
Venezuela.
no,
buddy.
It's not just no. It's not
So
just
when
drugs.
we-
You're talking
when
about
we take
taking
out
over.
that
You're talking about
failed state-
imperialism. You're
Greg,
pro-war.
when we take out,
You're
when we
pro-war
take out
right
that
now.
failed state, Greg, when we take out that failed state, we're taking the oil
Bro,
too. bud.
I don't
That's the
see.
way
This
it
is the
works,
problem with you
monopoly style,
Trumpers,
buddy.
man. You don't have any conviction other than what Trump wants, and that's why
I don't
you're
want
ping
drugs
ponging
coming here
everything
my
in between.
country, buddy. Hey,
No.
Greg, why didn't you serve in the army?
That's not.
You realize, bro?
Hey,
you
Greg, why
realize
didn't you serve
you
this
realize that
country?
I've had more of an impact for like the DoD
Hey, Greg,
than you
why
have
haven't
as
you
a
served
service
this
member. You
country?
realize that? You don't
so
even
you
understand,
did serve the army?
dude. My research was funded by the DoD.
What do you?
My research.
Yeah, my
Bro,
science
you're
research.
a
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu wannabe, bro. You're a jiu-jitsu wannabe.
And you're just a
clown,
soldier.
bro.
What are you
bitch.
talking about?
You're
Is
a
it-
fucking
how
fake
is-
jiu-jitsu
how-
TikTok fucking
Bro,
doctor,
you
buddy.
were obsessed with me. You remembered
You're just a
everything. You've been
soldier.
Bro,
watching.
you're just a clown,
You've
bro.
been
Go drink more
watching.
of your tap water, buddy.
You've been
You're a
watching.
number.
Do you
You're
take
a
notes?
You're
number.
Do you take
drinking
notes?
chlorine and rust, bud. That's why you have no hair.
Okay, here we go. Horizontal fracking
That-
causes significant pollution by contaminating water, groundwater, and surface water with toxic chemicals, heavy metals, and radioactive materials from wastewater spills or faulty wells, releasing potent greenhouse gases and air toxins and that harm air quality and that damage the land through infrastructure development,
This guy's so
impacting
worried about
ecosystem
fracking,
and
but
wildlife.
He drinks tap water. That's so diabolical, bro. Shut the fuck up,
Because
man.
it's well water, bro. We don't
You're
drink
so
well
worried
water in
about
in
fracking, like, so
California.
go drink tap water out of your fucking.
You're the one that wants to
faucet, guy?
expand for.
Oh my god, this guy's a clown. You're
Okay.
a fucking clown, dude.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
You just like talking shit about Trump. No, we're not gonna frack. No more oil.
Ryan,
We don't make any
Ryan,
oil. They
Ryan.
can't make the vaccines, guy.
Ryan.
Shut up, you Fruit Loop, bro. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
no, you shut the fuck up,
Dude,
too.
you're a Fruit Loop. Shut up.
Yeah, you. That's why you have men on your page.
That's why you have men on you, because I'm fucking
Look
honoring
at your
people that
fucking
passed
page,
away, buddy.
dude. You have a whole bunch
I'm
of men on your
honoring people
page.
that passed away.
Why
that
the fuck do you
impacted
have
my
a whole
life.
bunch of men on your page?
Okay.
Okay, buddy. I have cars on
Look
my
at
page
you.
too.
You
I
have a
have
whole
cars
bunch of
on
men
my
on your
page too.
page.
This is it's so funny, dude.
Hey,
Dude,
Greg,
Ryan.
listen, buddy.
Okay,
You
I'm
drink
listening.
tap water, but
I'm-
you're worried about fracking. That's diabolical. You
Buddy,
understand?
You care about fluoride in the water, and you're supporting horizontal fracking.
I don't drink the fucking tap water, buddy.
But dude, you
What do you
realize that
mean?
there's
I
a
don't
lot of
support
people.
fluoride in the
There's
water.
a lot of
I don't
people.
want any. They're taking the fluoride out of the water right
No, they're
now.
not. No, they're not. All those bills
Yes,
are
they-
failing.
oh my
No,
God,
they're
what
not.
the fuck?
No, they're not. They're failing.
What
All
the
those bills
fuck?
are failing, and that's the reason why we are actually trying to fight it, and we're winning. By the way, 400 of your MAHA bills are failing at the state level, and we are part of that, and we are one of the reasons that is failing. By the way, I know
It says
you're hate
USA
watching.
USA Today.
See,
USA
look at
Today.
this.
Yes, the additional fluoride to
Political
public waters
actions.
is being stopped in some areas and with
No,
Utah.
no, they're trying to.
I'm reading
They're
it
trying
right
to.
here.
They're trying to. The
I'm
bills that are
fucking reading
passed.
it, bro.
No, their bills haven't passed. They're trying to introduce them, but they haven't been
Hey
passed yet.
Greg. Hey Greg. Hey Greg. What does fluoride do for you?
It helps your teeth.
He doesn't even know.
Dude, you're not eating fluoride. You're not eating fluoride solid particulates. You realize that, right?
God, bro. You're showering in it, you fuckhead. You're fucking showering in it. You're showering in what? Rusty chlorine water. Hey, dude, when you go swimming in a chlorine pool, right? Do you fucking then go into your shower and swim in the chlorine pool again?
No, we don't swim in
What are
your
you talking about?
Chlorine in the water.
Dude, it's not at the same ppm levels. Like, what are you talking about? You realize
But
that
you're
the
drinking
no,
it,
it's not, dude.
You're fucking drinking it.
Dude, it's all about the amount, man. It's all about the amount of chemicals there is. Yes.
Okay, hold on, Greg. I'm gonna name off 70 different types of chemicals in your water, bro. You ready?
Okay.
Such a dumbass.
Why would we?
Are you
Why would we
ready?
care?
Are you
Why would
ready?
we care? Why would we care, dude? Why you're so boring,
Oh,
man.
so you don't care what you drink, Greg? Look at you. You're fucking 30.
Hold on.
Look like you're
But hold
60.
on. Hey, caller, sorry, I missed your name.
Ryan, I believe.
Ryan? Okay. Oh, Ryan? Is it? Okay.
Dude, there's heavy metals. They're disinfectant
Ryan,
byproducts.
shut the
there's
fuck up.
PFAS, There's pesticides.
Hey, Ryan.
Fertilizer. There's
I
contaminants.
Ryan, I would agree all of that would be bad, but the point that my friend Greg was making previously
I need
is
help.
that,
I drink fresh water.
is that fracking, like all that's bad, right? Yes, and certain water tables can be infected or contaminated with all that stuff, right? But the process of fracking involves like injecting those types of chemicals, right, and worse into the ground, and that damages water tables. Like further contaminates them, right?
Hey, buddy,
So
it's
there
less than
seems
1%
to be
of a chemical.
Ryan,
it's less than
shut the
1%,
fuck up.
buddy.
No, it's not.
1%. It's 90% water when they frack, bud.
It's not. It's
What are
not.
you
There's lots of.
about? You guys
mean,
are
we-
fucking low IQ.
Oh
So
my
hold
god.
on.
Up and
There's
listen.
multiple things happening here. Okay, so like
It's
while
not-
you were talking,
To improve the flow and prevent
Ryan, this is
erosion.
why
That's-
you need to get your GED.
so hold on. So okay, hold on. Let's calm down. Hey, so while you were talking, I actually did like try to track down this study that you were talking about because you couldn't provide it, right? But it was apparently a study in
It is
Taiwan
90%
that
water.
found a correlation. One second. There's a study in Taiwan that found some weak correlation between some places that had natural fluoride in their water, a naturally occurring fluoride, not like the one that we actually put in, and some sort of increase of bladder cancer. But the study itself says, hey, like we're actually controlling for all these other issues.
You just admitted it, bro.
No, I didn't. Do you understand the difference between correlation and causation? Can you explain the difference between those things?
Holy shit, bro. You're trying to don't fucking word salad me, buddy.
I'm not trying to word salad you. I'm asking you about keywords.
Correlation and causation.
Correlation and causation. Could you explain the difference to us?
Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg.
Hey, no. We don't have to talk to. Hold on. You don't have to talk to Greg. Hold on. Hey, you don't have to talk to Greg. Hey, like I'm asking you. Do you know the difference between correlation and causation?
Lead,
Can you explain that to us?
There's iron. There's magnesium.
Hey, do you know the difference between correlation and causation?
Chlorine.
Do you know the difference? You don't know the difference.
There's
You're having trouble with that? Why don't you take time to Google that? Google the difference between correlation and causation, right? Like those are two different things. Lots of things are correlated with each other. That doesn't mean it causes them.
So you don't believe that I'm telling you there's chemicals in the water?
Hold on. I'm still on right now. I'm still on the fluoride thing.
No, it's not.
Because you put that claim out, and
shut up
to back it up. I won't be the one to shut up. I guarantee you.
Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg.
But hey, I'm talking to you now. Hey,
Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna drop him. He's just insufferable. Sorry. Like, guys, if you insult the co-host, you're gone. You know what I mean? So
they can insult me. No, I don't like they can insult me. I don't care.
No,
yeah,
I mean,
like,
anyway, go ahead, Prime. Can you finish what you're thinking?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I mean, like if we can't have a conversation, it's pointless, right? Like, there's no
I like how they
point
use you a word salad when they just start listing things.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, like words by word salad was like, hey, correlation, causation. Tell us the difference between
And then they
these two
list
concepts.
they read a list of like 70 things.
Yeah.
But you're the word salad.
Yeah, like let's focus on one thing, right? And he just did not want to have to prove his claim.
Because they
can't. So yeah,
probably.
I actually did. I tried to take the time to figure out what the hell he was talking about, and the only thing I could find was that there's a Taiwanese study done at some point a few years ago that said that there was some sort of correlation there, but it didn't actually isolate this from any other risk factors, right? It's just that in these particular areas in Taiwan, where apparently there was naturally occurring fluoride in the water, there was some increase in bladder cancer. But that's it.
Yeah,
that
dude,
doesn't tell you that, as my scientist friends can tell you, that's not enough to establish causation.
Statistical significance. You're absolutely right. Prime and Corey, it is my great pleasure to introduce you to my good friend. Honestly, you know when you like meet someone and you're just like besties immediately and you bond, and I'm just like, dude, we are on the same wavelength. This is unbelievable. Memes that can save the world, ladies and gentlemen. Please. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Dr. Greg. I appreciate the hype, bro. Hey, normally it's me hyping everybody up, so I definitely appreciate the guy.
He is the CEO of Antifa, ladies and gentlemen. This is true.
Current. Fun time.
Yeah. Prime.
It's nice to meet y'all.
Prime and Corey, I don't think we actually ever did an introduction for the stream after I introduced. I think I started later. So could you just like really quickly go through Prime and Corey?
Yep.
Just like reintroduce yourself. Yeah, reintroduce yourself real quick. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hello, hi. My name is Prime. I run a YouTube, Twitch, and now a Kick channel as well, where we do debates. like this, less annoying people. You eventually you can at least hear people talk and make their points. But yeah, we do that. It's a lot of fun. Our friend Corey is a regular member of those panels, and yeah, we just talk about all kinds of different things, and they're pretty exciting, different from the usual topics that are discussed on these platforms. And if that interests you, one, follow me on Twitch, YouTube, or what was it? Kick, yes, Kick. But also here on TikTok, right? So I'm in the channel thing. I don't know what it's called. I'm attached to a TikTok channel here. What is that? I'm joined. Right.
Yeah, you're down. You're a guest.
Oh,
So,
I see.
yeah. So you guys are down. We're doing something special up here. So you guys have like a special spotlight on your videos, but then you guys are also guests as well. So
yeah,
please just click the follow below.
Yeah.
And Prime's gonna start doing awesome panels
at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, follow me as a guest. Yeah. There, click on my icon and follow me there. You'll have TikTok content as well. But yeah, you can find me on all those platforms. And really, I'd love to have you. Thanks so much, Corey.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, well, I'm Corey Campbell. I have the privilege of being a reoccurring guest on Prime's shows, which I don't take for granted. Yeah, but I'm a biochemist, interested in science communication, and hopefully attempting to hopefully restore trust in science and scientific institutions, and also trying to engage with those who disagree with me. Well, hopefully meaningfully and in good faith engage with those who disagree with me, and hopefully that happens at some point. But yeah, you can find me on Twitch, Corey Campbell 84, Twitter, X, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Substack. It's Corey Campbell. That's it.
Nice. Memes, can you introduce yourself too?
Yeah, thanks for having me. MTC STW, also the Propaganda Factory. I'm a native creator from Facebook, but we're on all platforms. We're on we do a daily podcast now called the Propaganda Factory, which is also our secondary page on Facebook. We're live on 7 different platforms. So we're on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, TikTok, 2 different Facebook pages, and Substack live. And then we upload that after the fact to the podcast. I actually just got off the live. I wanted to come make my rounds before I get on and do a little CEO rave for a little while. But yeah, so my main focus in terms of my content is a few things. Number one, emboldening the people that we are saying the things that we want to hear. When Donald Trump signed that executive order saying that Antifa was a T organization, I was scared because as a creator online, as someone that doesn't agree with this administration, I knew that in some way that could be used against me. And we didn't have a leader. So I figured, hell, somebody got to shave, somebody got to put on a suit, somebody has to be the actual CEO of Antifa. So, all the things that you would expect that CEO to do, I do those things. I coordinate with different creators. We make sure that we're pushing the propaganda. We make sure that we're coming up with creative actions to try to hit these billionaires and their profits. We're trying to get unethical. We're trying to match that billionaire energy. All the things, all the things legally, of course, respectfully.
And your main goal, I love this. This is my favorite things. Your main goal.
The main goal, of course, it's quite ambitious. The main goal is to liquidate the billionaires, turn every mega yacht into a coral reef, improve material conditions for working class people, just push working class solidarity every day.
Yeah, and until that, the mission goes forward. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Well. How's it going, man?
What's up, guys?
What are you thinking about, man? What's on your mind?
I was just wondering what your shirt stands for there. Make America virgins again.
Vaccinated again. Boom. Yeah.
Vaccinated.
Pretty sick, huh? Do you like that? You like that?
No, I don't.
It's the opposite of sick, actually.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's vaccinated.
Motherfucker, I'm ill. What's wrong? What's wrong with vaccines, dude?
Just another form of government control. I mean, you know, like I still remember like my high school prom got fucked up by that whole quarantine shit.
And
As
so
many
I
did,
think
yes.
that's vaccine's fault.
No, it's just a fucking school policy. You know, like just another day at the lib's office. You know.
I don't know. I'm trying to understand where vaccines hurt you.
No, I mean, I don't care about vaccines too much. I was just making a joke, but I mean, look, what I will say is that, you know, we need to have smart like guys like me in charge. Like we can't have. Why are you guys so quiet?
I thought you were about to finish a sentence. I was just waiting for extra words there. You just want to make the claim. So basically, you want to be emperor? Is that what am I understanding you correctly?
I'm so happy that you're here, Mr. Smart Man. Please tell us the right thing to think.
Yeah. Like you guys know, this is so awkward.
We're listening.
Okay, I mean to be serious though. Like you guys know, that quote by Napoleon.
No.
He's basically like, he who saves his country commits no crime.
Okay.
Like,
are you about to make a point or connect some dots here?
I mean,
yeah. I mean, I'm trying to finish something. It's just
okay.
It's just
take your time, dude.
I mean, usually I'm used to more like lib screaming. So it's just.
Would you like me to raise my voice at you? Is that what you're into?
Well, we're genuinely trying to understand your point, man. I think that is that doesn't happen a lot. Is that what you're saying? Like you don't get that a lot?
Yeah, I mean, like the main thing I want in life is I just want everyone to like do what I say. Like that's like the only thing that like makes me happy. Like,
okay, so if you want people to do what you say, how are you working towards that goal? What are you doing to add skill points to your Riz?
I mean, I'm working hard on my career.
And what career would that be? You don't have to dox yourself, but you know what you do. What career are you working on? I just spent an hour and a half talking to a lawyer. He said he billed $12.50 an hour. I was like, bro, I'm not paying you. You know, I don't know why you would spend your time here, but whatever. So what do you do? You know?
Yeah, basically, I'm an early career professional in like professional services.
An early career professional in professional services.
Yeah, so basically, I do like B2B SaaS engagements.
Okay.
And like AI
so software.
automation.
Are you a software engineer?
No. I'm
You just sell the product?
Yeah, but I want to do something cooler. Like,
so you're in sales? Are you in sales, or you said you're an admin?
No. I do. I'm okay. I don't. I mean, okay. What I do is I do like B2B like SaaS engagements. So like a typical day is like.
Based? Is it commission based?
Hold on.
No. So like I help companies basically use software for.
I understand. I understand.
Hold on. Let him finish. Let him finish. What do you do?
But it's pretty lame. Like what I would like to do instead is like be the next like Napoleon. but I'm not like super sure how to get there.
Wow. Would you like some tips? As someone potentially on that path, would you like some tips?
I mean, I don't need tips from you. Like,
okay. I mean, I don't know. You could put your camera on, buddy. I could guarantee I got more people that would do what I say right now over the internet than you do.
It's true.
Hey, give me a W in the chat, please. If you salute your Antifa CEO, let me get a salute. Let me get a W.
Exactly.
Let me get something in the chat, baby.
And a Z for the guest. If there's a Z for Napoleon, well, and W for MT. If you're in any Z's, Z in the chat.
I'm seeing a lot of dubs.
Lots more dubs than Z's.
Riz.
Yeah.
Seeing you could take a few tips.
Well, I mean, respectfully,
it's because think about it this way, like I'm at the start of my career, but when I'm 35, like you're all gonna have to do what I say. Like that's the funny thing.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys are all gonna have to do what I fucking say.
Wow.
I don't think that's how that works, buddy.
I think
the thing about it.
That is how that works because I'm working hard now. You guys will like literally think about it, like fucking. Okay, at first it'll be like 10,000 people are gonna have to do everything I fucking say.
Okay. Oh look, I can tell you right now. That's not gonna happen. I don't want to bust your bubble. I don't want to pop your bubble. I'm not saying. Listen, I am not in any way saying that you can't be anything that you want to be. I'm just saying that sometimes we need to realize our limitations. You don't sound like a seller. You don't sound like a closer. You don't sound like I would be compelled to run through a wall for you. I didn't even see anybody put a Z in the chat for you. So maybe if you want to be the next Napoleon, you could take a tip or two from someone that can command a little attention from a couple hundred people. You know, they give me a little respect. You know, they call me the CEO. I don't deserve it, but they do.
Damn straight.
All right.
I mean,
is it because of the color of my skin?
What? No. It's because. No, it's because like I don't know. Look, this isn't. I mean, I don't know enough about you, but like, what I will say is that this shit is pretty boring, and I was,
fun. But you're the one.
Less sport.
But nobody's going to listen to you unless if you're boring, you know. But
I'm talking like like this shit was like pretty boring until Trump got into office.
The show? You thought I was going? Oh, thank you for being such a long time fan. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Wait, he's talking about your show was boring.
I know, but I love it. This guy's been just a long time fan. Man, it was amazing.
First time caller.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, okay, genuinely, bro. I mean, you do realize that is like just do what I say is literally like step one in political idea. Like that is like the political musings of a fifth grader, you know, genuinely. That is like where most people outgrow that because they realize that like not everyone kind of like wants everyone to do what they say, and we kind of need to figure out a consensus on like what everyone else wants to do. And that's the kind of the whole idea, and that we can't all be king. You realize that? I mean, that's kind of the problem, right? That's kind of like the biggest, that's what politics is. Politics is how humans get along in these scenarios and define like what we need to do.
Okay. Let's say we can't all be king, but if I don't try, then that means that I have a 0% chance of being king.
Okay. But like, how about like trying to solve problems instead of trying to be king? You ever thought about that? Like, pick a problem
do you want America to be a democracy? Just out of curiosity. Well, I'm assuming not, but do you want it? I just want to make it explicitly clear. Do you want America to be a democracy or not?
Here's what I'll say. What's good about democracy? What's good about democracy is that you can leave. You can leave without falling on your sword. You know, back in the day, I'm talking like before America. It used to be that when you were in power, like you either it was kind of like anarchy. Like you either kind of like won or lost. But then like what's good about democracy is that you can retire from the field.
Sure, but do you want the United States to be a democracy or no?
Do you
look? I think democracy is good, but there are certain things that need to be done. Like, for example, I mean, there are certain things that need to be done, and I'm not talking about anything bad.
I mean, you do realize, like, before the United States, feudalism was the one that like ruled the day, and most people had your mentality. And feudalism was literally like you have kings and queens, and then everyone else was serfs, and there was no way to like for a serf to become a king, and that's the whole idea with like a more horizontal approach to citizenry in the United States. That's kind of like what made the United States different, or the ideals of what the United States was. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, because slavery, obviously that wasn't true, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, but your idea, I'm just saying that your ideology failed, and we've moved on.
Yeah.
Okay. But it also comes with a lot of problems too. Like,
I'm curious, really quickly, because you said you're earlier in your career, so I imagine that you're a young man. Like, you're what, 20, 21?
No, I'm 22.
Okay, so you're 22.
I'm an early career professional.
Did your parents rule their household with an iron fist? Was it an authoritarian regime?
No. My parents were pussies, and that's actually part of my problem. Is that
delusions of grandeur.
They weren't strict enough. They weren't hard enough on you.
I always thought
you could have did it better.
I always, I literally tell my mom this all the time. Like, just I need to make all of the decisions because, like, okay. I always thought like family meant dynasty, right? I mean, can we all agree on that? Like, family means dynasty. Like,
that's not family means Ohana.
It happens
and Ohana means nobody gets left behind. That's what family means.
It's what?
Ohana, and it means family. It means nobody gets left behind.
Beautiful.
Dude, I don't know what that is, but here's what I will say.
I guess I just aged myself, huh?
All right, here's what I will say. Family means dynasty. It continues after you, right? There's stuff that you pass on. There's assets, there's land, there's ideals, and my parents got divorced after fucking 20 years. It's like, what the fuck is 20 years? What the fuck is 20 years in a millennium?
That makes more sense.
Yeah, you need some therapy, bro. It's okay. You don't have to take it out all on us. Like, it's okay. Like, genuinely, it would help you.
Yeah. So 2 things. Number one, you said you want people to listen to you. You want 10,000 people to listen to you. Number one, you can get someone to start. You can. I think to start, you need to get one person to listen to you, a licensed professional, potentially twice a month. Once a month is okay, but I would start off with the 2 until you get to a maintenance schedule. I just saw my therapist today. You can even do telehealth. I did it right here. Secondly, I would say that you need to work on what's making you angry inside, because I didn't live with divorced parents. Frankly, I didn't have parents. I was raised by my grandparents. So I would imagine that there is some sort of resentment towards one of them. I mean, you obviously said, because you just said dynasty is supposed to be forever and stuff like that. So maybe deconstruct that. You're 22. In 5 years you could be a completely different person if you start today.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I want to be a completely different person, as in I want to, set myself up to be, like king, like.
The king of what? Like,
yeah, bro.
That's the thing about it. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you, I wanted to be the CEO. So I asked myself, how do you do that? I've been listening to all these podcasts and stuff all the time. So I put on a suit, I shaved my face, I got on the camera, I started acting like it, and people are like, oh damn, my CEO. And I'm like, all right, we're doing this. So like, if you want to be the king, I guess the easiest thing right now, flip the camera on, And
Let's
be
see
king.
it.
Be
Yeah,
King Well.
yeah.
Show me what King Well's looking like.
Let's go.
Or if you don't want to do that, then speak kingly. Inspire me. Inspire me right now. Inspire. Can you inspire on demand? If you want to command 10,000 people, can you inspire on demand?
Yeah, you can't just like be king, man. You have to like do something worthy of being followed.
Yeah, baby.
Dude,
You don't just wake up and be the king one day.
I should have done ROTC in high school.
No,
'cause-
ROTC would have not. Well, I'll tell you. You want me to tell you what you should have did? You should have did drama club, because it would have made you a more compassionate and empathetic person, and you would have. That's what makes you the king. The king doesn't.
Let me explain. Let me
You don't
explain
need
something.
ROTC. You need.
Let me explain
compassion and
something.
empathy.
If I just had the power,
what power?
Then
What would
I
you
wouldn't
do?
need to be charismatic.
What would you do?
That-
Okay, so
no,
you're a king.
hold on.
Okay, let's say that you're. Let's
Hold
say
on.
that you're king. Okay, let's go into this world. All right, you are king.
King
You're
Wow.
king. Boom, done. All right, first day. What's the first day looking like?
What you doing? We already know concubines. Damn, we're cooked. We're cooked.
No.
Dude, you don't have anything planned, bro.
Okay,
You got
okay.
you got nothing.
Okay. First day. We'll. All right, man. We're gonna invade Canada.
Bad move. Bad
For
move.
what? Hold on, wait. For what? What are we doing? What are we getting? Maple syrup?
Okay. First of all, we're going to invade Canada from both directions in the middle.
A little deep. Oh, I'm not.
And-
Never mind. Whoa.
Prime, do you think that's a good idea? You think you're his political advisor? This is his nobles, meeting, and King Well just said what our first action is invading Canada. What are you thinking?
As my friend Corey would know, I am absolutely in favor of subjugating the Canadians, spreading liberty to them, right? Dropping freedom bombs where they can enjoy their liberty craters provided to them by the American taxpayer. Right? I think that's a worthwhile expense.
It'll be like Nikki Haley signing the bombs on Canada.
Exactly. I mean, like Canada's empty. Canada's crazy
Oh,
empty. Why they're not doing anything with most of their land? We
That
can
is
just
true.
take
It is mostly empty.
I like what you guys are thinking, but there doesn't need to be any bombs. It can just be Have you guys ever seen like that invasion of Denmark by Germany in WW2?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. It's all making sense now why he wants to be like Napoleon.
It's
'Cause
crazy.
He didn't want to say the other guy.
Yeah, exactly, dude. God,
oh
man.
my gosh. Dude.
All right, bud.
Is that
Well,
shorthand?
All right. Anyway, thanks for time tonight, guys.
Well, just keep us in check. If you become king, be nice to us, okay? Just
remember us when you
Yeah,
make it,
let
bro.
us know. Let us know if you need
If
help.
I'm on it, he's
yeah.
gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna remember, bro. We're on the wall. We're first on the wall. We're fucking cooked, chat. We're cooked.
Oh my god. Okay, James Lawrence. James Lawrence.
That was unhinged.
That was wild. That was very wild. Oh, James Lawrence is gone. Okay, Maisie 23. Maisie
Hey.
Maisie 23, how's it going, man?
How's it going?
What's on your mind?
Are you guys?
Hello?
I just saw that the MAGA request. I feel like there's like MAGA hate going on over here. What's
No,
what's
not at all.
Oh, not hate.
why are you guys
At
hating
least
on
I
Trump?
don't hate.
Go for
Why
it,
do you
Corey.
like Trump? Is the
You don't
better
feel like the
question.
country's going in a good direction. Things are good. People are making money. Like getting rid of drugs in this country.
Who is making money? Who is making money?
Middle America.
No, that's not what's happening right now.
No.
I'm Middle America.
Are you Middle America? What
Yeah.
what would give me a range of your income bracket? You don't have to give me your exact. Give me a top and low. Give me a range. Are you Middle America?
I'm married and we both make six figures, but it's still like expensive. We live in New York.
You live
But,
in Momdomnistan?
I do live in Mondawnistan.
Dang.
I didn't
Praise.
vote for him.
Praise.
I didn't vote for
Damn,
him.
bro. That sucks. You
I
had
mean-
a chance to be historic.
It's okay. We're planning to move to Florida soon.
Wow, that's so
Wow.
unique.
Go to the promised land. The promised land.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to encourage you to do it. I'm
The
not
land of
even
milk
going
and
to tell
honey.
you. I'm not even going to tell them. Chad, if anybody lives in the South, don't tell them.
Florida's not the South. Florida's past the South.
It's all right. There's a lot that you're
He'll
gonna
learn.
once you get down
He'll
there,
learn.
bud. Don't worry. The first thing is going to be the second year of your mortgage. You're going to see that motherfucking bill, and you're going to be like, "What did we do?"
For
Please
real.
send me back to Mom Dominican.
Yeah,
I
all
used
those
to live
property
in
taxes. That's
Jacksonville.
crazy.
You used to live in Mexico?
Jacksonville, Northern Florida.
Oh, Jacksonville. When you were like an adult or a kid or what?
Yeah, when I was an adult.
Yeah, okay.
What?
I did the whole Florida thing already.
When did you start
That went
following
back-
Trump?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I asked the question. I mean,
I was 17, 18 years old, and my mom, I finished high school and I took a summer off. And my mom, she loves Trump. So she sent me one of these like real estate seminars. And then I started like learning everything about Trump. And I've been loving Trump since I was like 17, 18 years old, bro.
what year is that?
I've been Trump 2007.
Oh wow. Okay, so you
Yeah.
got
Been
like
loving Trump for 20
pre-apprentice.
years.
You like the
Yeah.
apprentice. You like wow. You got
Yeah.
that sucks,
art of
dude.
the deal.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm an OG. It's just like I don't understand why people hate him. Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
hate him after he ran for president, but back then everyone loved Trump. You know?
Nobody liked Trump.
before.
Nobody.
He was a
No.
grifter before. He was
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Everyone hated
My
him
mom-
One
before.
thing about it, listen,
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
tell you something. Nobody liked Donald Trump. You mean to tell me a 50, 60-year-old man who had a teen modeling agency? Like, come on now. Come
Yeah,
on.
everyone.
That's
It's a
creepy.
He
joke.
had Miss America and whatever, like
Miss Teen America. That's
Miss Teen
creepy,
America.
dude. Why do we let men own those types of things? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What do you mean? We can't own things now?
Men shouldn't own teen women's pageants, no. Or
And
not even
sneak
teen
into the
women.
dressing rooms.
That
Like,
actually doesn't exist. There's no
it's
such thing
weird,
as
dude.
teen women. It's teen girls, teen children.
Well, a little background on my mom and myself. We're immigrants. We came to this country when I was like 5 years old, back in 1995, and just
Legally, back in 95?
legally, yeah.
That's when you just got to show up and sign up.
No, we had my dad came here first, right? So
you're an anchor baby.
yeah, I'm an anchor baby, yeah.
That's crazy work.
But we looked up to him. We looked up to Trump since I was a young kid. Like he was
It's crazy that you would look up to a man that calls you an anchor baby.
Exactly.
What's wrong with being an anchor baby?
Well, it's just an extremely offensive term. You're not an anchor baby. You're an American citizen.
True.
I mean, that's what you called me.
I was
No,
joking.
that's what-
That was a
that's what the
sarcasm.
President, hold on. That's not what Dr. Greg called you. That's what the President of the United States called you. The man you voted for called you an anchor baby.
Yeah, and we came here illegally.
But there's a lot of people. You realize that a lot of people like coming in the same time that you came in, been doing all the same paperwork and everything, doing their green cards and all that kind of stuff, and they're getting deported right now.
Yeah.
No, I think because they committed at least a misdemeanor or a felony. That's why they
No.
got deported.
No, there's people showing up to their green card appointments for, married to American citizens and things like that. And those people are getting pulled. Like
Yeah.
they're pulling anyone they can pull that's on paper.
They didn't come in 95. That's what I'm saying. Like they came recently and
Nope.
they probably didn't come here correctly.
Nope.
There's people coming here right now the same way that your family did that are being treated like criminals.
Yep.
Is your family criminal?
Negative. Because I have family members who filing. I have a cousin who is 28 years old. She's been applying for a visa for the past 9 years. She finally got it this year. She did it correctly, waited 9 years. Now she can come here. That's what you got to do. People just don't want to wait. People want a shortcut. People want the easy way to come to this country, take jobs away from Americans, ruin the streets. Like New York was horrible for a minute.
But you realize, like
And
the
now-
white
Because of
Christian
immigrants?
nationalists that support Trump and that you're buddying up with, like, would say the same thing about you.
Yes.
And I would say the same thing about like people that do that, but like I'm on the same boat as them. You know, I agree with what they're saying. It's
You're on the
crazy.
same boat as people that say that you should be deported with the rest of the people that look like you.
Well, I shouldn't be deported. I'm an American citizen.
No, that's what you're not realizing.
You're not deporting American citizens.
That's not what you're realizing.
they
is
are.
Your people have upped the number. They say they want to deport 60 million people. And
Just
you can
like
only
you.
get to that number when you start including every Latino, Hispanic person.
They want to denaturalize citizens, dude.
Yes, they want to take away your citizenship because, you know.
No one's taking away my citizenship, buddy.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. Who's got a spine now? Look at you. All right.
Like,
okay.
we're fighting to make sure it doesn't happen, but the person you voted for is trying to do that.
Welcome to our side.
No, because I
welcome to
am this
commie
person,
land.
and no one's currently doing that right now to me.
Okay.
Yes, they are trying to. Yes, it's not happening. But they're trying to do it right now.
And they're doing it to other people.
Yeah, it's before the Supreme Court right now. To see if that is
literally.
If they can denaturalize me.
Yes.
For doing what? What did I do?
For being born to immigrant parents.
No, buddy, you got it wrong.
Measy, please listen. Well, hold on. Let's take no shtick, no gimmick. Sir, we do not have it wrong. And I don't know if you was aware of this information, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I really think that you should look into the Supreme Court case involving the 14th Amendment, because people like you who are U.S. citizens born to immigrant parents are potentially on the verge of losing your American citizenship.
Yeah, they're saying
I don't
that.
know if you wasn't aware of that, but you need to look it up.
They're saying that the 14th Amendment was only for people like slaves. So that group. And then anything after that wasn't.
They're trying to say it was only for that time too. They're trying to say that's not a retroactive.
So they're going to retroactively take away my citizenship and deport me.
That's literally what Trump did. That's what the executive order that Trump signed did, and now he's fighting that at the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I mean, like the Supreme Court. Like I'm just like you just Google this, right? Your Supreme Court 14th Amendment, and then the articles that come up, right? Teeing up a blockbuster ruling in the Supreme Court on Friday, being today, to agree to decide the lawfulness of President Donald Trump's contentious plan to roll back automatic birthright citizenship for nearly anyone born in the United States. Automatic birthright citizenship would be what happens when you are born to immigrant parents, right? You get automatic birthright citizenship, and so that would be you, right?
I wasn't born to immigrant parents. My dad was already American citizen.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that. Then. Fair enough.
For
others, then
we're trying to say that you have to have two citizen parents for it to count.
I'm pretty sure it was one.
No, I'm telling you that yes, the law right now is that it's one or born on American soil. But I'm telling you right now that they're trying to change the 14th Amendment to where
the Trump administration. What are you talking about?
The Trump administration is specifically because it was an executive order that was signed.
I don't know what CNN or MSNBC.
It's not CNN. It's not in the MSNBC. I'm sorry they don't show it on Fox News. But if I can pull up 100 different sources saying that this exists, and just because Fox News or OAN doesn't say it, I think that means that someone's lying to you.
OAN
it's not us.
By the way. I love the OAN, but they became Al Jazeera and then they got kicked out.
OAN became Al Jazeera, dog.
I don't know if that's true.
No, OAN's not around anymore. You do realize that, right?
I don't know, man. I can't keep up with y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
but they're not gonna deport me, bro. I'm like the model citizen. Like,
listen,
I bet that's what they all say, bro. That's what they all say.
Yeah, I hope and pray that this country doesn't get to that point.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you right now that the person that you voted for is trying to take this country to that point. And he's trying to make it to where if you didn't have two American citizens, parents, that you are not going to be a citizen, because they're trying to go retroactive all the way to the signing of the 14th, 15th, 16th Amendments. 13th, 14th, 15th Amendments. They're trying to go all the way back to that, but they're not going to let them. And so the way that they're trying to get around it is to say you have to have two citizen parents. They're not going to do the one citizen parent thing anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we think that you are the model citizen. The people here, the people that are fighting for you here, we are fighting for you. Are with that exactly? But the people like the white Christian nationalists, like Fuentes and those type of people, they hate you. They want you deported as fast as they can because you are never going to be inside their club. Yeah, I hope you realize that.
I mean, I'm inside some club, maybe
not theirs, ever.
Yeah, not the club that matters, buddy.
But they're like a minority of our party.
No,
are they?
Listen, they were a minority of your party 15 years ago. They are the shot callers of your party. They are the upper echelon. Yes, they are the upper echelons of your party. They are the entirety of the Republican Party.
Mm-hmm. They're the
Take
power, man.
Someone from the place. I literally live in the power center of the Republican, party right now. And it's Christian nationalists, stronghold.
No, I think the MAGA is what has our party right now, and I am part of that MAGA movement.
No, bro,
you're not. You're not part of that.
I am in control right now. Like
you're not.
We're the ones in power right now.
No,
you are not in control. You may have voted for the people in power, but your brown skin is not. You're not in the club. I mean, it's.
And you're never going to be. You're never going to be.
I'm not that brown, okay?
No, do you understand?
I mean, look, I'm not that brown either, bro, but they don't want me either.
I'm telling you, man. Like Fuentes and stuff, like they hate you. They hate you.
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to comment on the model minority stuff as someone who's lived in America since I was 2 years old. I'm 26. And because of a series of unfortunate events, I've never been able to become a citizen. I'm still on a green card because every administration who has gone forward has blacklisted Pakistan and has made the amount of steps you need to take to become a citizen more and more difficult, right? And most recently, it's become so difficult, and we're under like surveillance constantly. It's absolutely horrendous, right? And I just want to say that it is the case that as a Pakistani, and as what's the proposed model minority, right? One of the South Asians, example, we still are not treated like the same way as any other citizen or a white person trying to enter this country. So I think you should just recognize that.
Yeah.
Well, my best friend's Pakistani. He's half Pakistani and white.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why you can't get your citizenship, because his family members get their citizenship.
Again, it's still a difficult process under many jurisdictions. Depending on where you are or your last name, for example, you'll be under particular surveillance just by association. You could be third cousins with someone who is under, I'll just say this, who might have not done the most progressive American things. Because of that, you're also suffering because even though you have no relationship.
Yeah, that is a consequence.
Yeah,
I've seen that. Yeah. I mean, his last name is Zafarullah, so I don't know what your last name is,
but
that's unfortunate, and and that's why you need to worry about the people you hang out with, and tell your family members,
when you're 2 years old.
Yeah, like what?
What are you saying right now?
He was 2 years old, bro.
2 years old. That was 24 years ago. I don't feel like there was a lot of hate for Pakistan back then.
Meezy, do you have
do you know when 9/11 happened?
2011. Yeah,
I was. You think 9/11 happened in 2011?
2001. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 2002. Exactly. So
I was 11 years old. So I said 2011. My bad.
I entered America after 9/11, 2001, right? So you can imagine I was basically playing this game on veteran mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't have your citizenship, because I had family members came after 9/11.
Like I said, I think I explained already.
Do you think that he was doing it on purpose? Like he was like, never mind, I don't need this. He was obviously trying to do what he was doing.
Yeah, who needs American citizenship? Why my ass with that?
But you know what I mean? Like it's just odd to me that even an immigrant that is literally your model, what you were talking about that you can't co-patriate and be like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I feel that sucks.
But I'm not alone. I'm not alone. There's a lot of me, and we align with those values, and maybe in the future they will see that and like accept us. But either way, we're still going to align with those values because there's
that's not how it works, buddy. That's not how like supremacy works.
No one's being supremacy, brother.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. That's why the White House is the White House right now. The whitest house we've had in a long time.
Liberals had the White House.
I'm not a liberal.
All right,
tell me you.
Democrats had the White House for how many years? And you guys just blame everything on us?
No, I blame everything on the billionaire.
I agree.
Based.
The one billionaire we had. And
we have 1 billionaire.
1 billionaire? What?
The 1 billionaire we've had in the White House.
No, I blame all the billionaires.
No.
The 1 billionaire is just the embodiment of what America was supposed to be, you know? But, you know, I blame them all. That's the only reason we're rounding up brown bodies right now is because it's profitable.
What do you mean profitable to round up brown bodies?
Because they're signing multi-billion-dollar detention center contracts. They're using slave labor. They're not feeding them appropriately. They're losing them, aka trafficking or potentially clapping them. And there's companies like Core Civic and Geo Group who are announcing the highest revenues that they've ever seen in their corporate histories. That's what I mean by profitable.
Slave labor? You mean like by like, I'm sorry, I don't know if we could say slave, but like
detainees, which are not criminals. So, you know, in this country, slavery is still legal if you're a convicted criminal. But as a detainee, which is not convicted of any crime, they're using detainees as slave labor in these detainee centers. And that's another Supreme Court case that's going to right now.
About the detainees being used for labor.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
I wasn't aware about the detainees being used for labor.
Okay. I want to point out 2 things. Meezy, yes. I want to point out 2 things. That's another Supreme Court case. So I want to point out 2 things. Because now I'm realizing I'm having a very, very wild realization right now. I want to point out that you've just gotten 2 pieces of critical information that directly affects you or potentially your fam. God damn, bro. You taking a shit?
No, I just took a piss, but I muted myself.
All right.
You didn't mute yourself, but it's okay. It's okay.
We've just given you 2 pieces of critical information that directly affects your life, and you weren't aware of those things. And these are things that people that you voted to put in power are doing. And even though you might not be in that detention center, maybe you have family, I don't know your situation, but yes, they're using them for slave labor. And yes, the Trump administration is trying to make it to where you had to have had 2 American citizen parents to be an American citizen. That's how they're trying to make the paperwork as easy as possible.
I think that's just the rhetoric that you guys are spreading, and that's not the rhetoric that's actually happening.
Sir, it is the rhetoric that the Solicitor General is using to argue in court in front of the 9 justices that will determine if you get to stay in this country or not.
Yeah, they're proud of it, bro.
I mean, my rhetoric.
What's the Stephen Miller? Stephen Miller's proud of this stuff, man. It's not like they're even hiding it. This is Trump too, dude. This is like the retribution tour. They're out and proud, bro. Like, I don't understand. If this was 2016, you know, maybe even 2020 or 2024.
This is post-insurrection.
Yeah, dude.
Going on. We see it right now.
They're proudly out and doing this. They're arguing it at the Supreme Court. I mean, what else do you want?
I think you're just misunderstood, and that's not actually what's happening.
But you didn't even know that it was happening in the first place, and now you're telling me that I'm misunderstood on something that you don't even know about? So who do you think is more red on this thing?
It just doesn't seem plausible that they're trying to deport me.
So you don't think that the party of mass deportations now and of white Christian nationalism and the party of Stephen Miller who wants to create a white ethno-state
is 89% white party, by the way.
And you don't think that they would be targeting you?
No, because they're counting on our vote. Like, they know, they're aware that his conservative vote on the rise.
Oh my gosh, that's wild, dude.
On your vote, they're counting to remove as many votes as possible. They're counting, all right. They're counting them up.
Bro,
That sounds counterintuitive.
In their mind, bro, they're gonna kick out all the people like you. So then it's just all white people. So they don't care about your vote, man. Like, what do you? They lied to you. Unfortunately, you bought into the propaganda, and now they're gonna kick you out. And what are you gonna do in order to prevent that from happening?
I don't think that's what's happening. It may be happening on a state level, but on a nationwide level, that is not happening, my buddy.
It's literally happening right now. Mass deportations are literally happening right now.
It's also a problem on state level too. Like I don't know why you can just dismiss that if it's just a state level issue.
Because there are states who have this problem. In New York, we had this problem. And since the deportations, like the streets gotten a lot better.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to, like.
A lot better by kicking out all the people who are working hard and paying taxes, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Like if you come to New York, come to Roosevelt Avenue on the 7 train line, like it was really bad. Like, like.
And you think that poor immigrants were the reason that it's bad?
Yes, because I grew up and it wasn't like this before.
Okay, so that's definitely not nostalgia, of course.
You
like
grew up
in New York.
Family, you grew up the kid of poor immigrant. I mean, how was your kid? Was your parents middle class? Because you said middle class.
We were poor in the beginning.
So you grew up.
Oh my God!
I can't even. Poor immigrant.
You're excited.
You're saying that these dirty poor immigrants were ruining your town,
bro. Please. I have it's a YouTube archive, bro. You can watch this back. Just go and listen to yourself talk, bro. Like I don't understand. Like, there's no way that you're
a different type of immigrant.
It was a different type of immigrant.
It was a different type of. These ones now, dirtier.
It was the Venezuelans.
Oh my God, dude!
They weren't like my parents who immigrated here the clean way. These ones, dirty. It's craziness, man.
And it's sad because it was. That's what happened.
It's sad, but I don't think it's sad for the reasons that you think it's sad. I think it's sad because you can't see yourself in those people.
Yeah, bro.
And realistically, that could be you right now. You just so happen to pop out the poon in the right place.
Yes, exactly. They would love to make you that guy. They see you as that same immigrant, man. They see you as the same person.
They're actually trying to make you the same person. They're trying to take away, they're trying to denaturalize you. That's one thing that's so incendiary about this too, is like the denaturalization process means like, where do these people go? Because there's no, they're not like they're citizens of other places. I don't know if you have dual citizenship, Measy, but you're an American citizen. Yeah, so why would you need it? But look, man, I'm gonna go. I want to go play video games for a little bit. This shit just blew my mind.
That's
Please
wild,
look up the Supreme. I'm going to play Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm going to try to hit this mega yacht lifestyle so I can maybe buy my own yacht. Maybe if I can taste the yacht online, maybe I won't want to liquidate them. I don't know. But please go look up the Supreme Court docket. Please go familiarize yourself with this administration is trying to do to you. Please. Look, come play GTA with me. Come play GTA with me. I'll fucking radicalize you while we're playing. Come be a what's it called?
I stopped that like 6 years ago.
Come be a bodyguard in Antifa. I'm about to go boot up, be the CEO of Antifa. Y'all think I'm huge? Be the CEO of Antifa.
Huge. Don't get me started with Antifa and the Black Lives Movement.
Okay, I gotta go. I don't want to start.
Yeah. All right, Measy. Thank you, bro. Any questions? Any other questions for Prime, Corey? Anything for Measy? You have any questions for us, man?
No, I mean, you guys bring up good points, and I will look it up. I will, and I'll come back and with my argument.
Please, yeah. You're welcome back anytime, bro. For real.
I'll drop a follow.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man. The best of you. I want the best of you, man. For you, genuinely, man. You and your family. Peace.
Peace.
All right. Oh, there was a couple of other people in the chat. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Let's get the can we get some likes in the chat so we can get some more opposition up here, guys. Just like trying to connect and better understand with some Trump supporters, some people that are against science. That I don't know. It's very odd. Very odd. These people exist. What do you think, Prime, Corey? What are your thoughts, man? What are you thinking?
Well, I was curious if they return. I'd be curious on what actual policies they support about Trump. Like it mostly seemed to just like vibes based. Of like, the country's
Yeah.
going great. They're, I think they mentioned they're middle class or whatnot, or something to that effect. And it's just like, well, yeah, everything's fine by that. I would want to personally get into the weeds of like, well, what policies do they actually support? Do they know the policies, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah. Robin Dolefloat. Robin, how's it going? Yep. What are your thoughts, Prime?
Oh, the same as Corey's. Yeah, I kind of wanted to try to link people to policies specifically. Okay. It's amazing how many people like just like the first person was Justin. Really don't care about policy. And once you understand that, it's like, well, like there's not a point throwing facts at them because they don't actually care what the politicians are doing, right? If it's just like it feels nice or they're culturally aligned, then that you can just leave the conversation there, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I think that's actually a big problem with the Democratic Party right now is that they're so focused on these the policy reports. It's like here's Kamala had so many. Here's 100-page brief on healthcare policy. Here's a 100-page brief on the real estate boom that I'm going to do by incentivizing down payments with credits and stuff, and it's all good, right? I mean, theoretically it's good, but like nobody really reads that stuff. Nobody really cares. In the same way that like in science we have the same problem, right? Where it's like we put out the publication and it's like we put the publication out and we think that it's good enough and we're like, here it is, here's the publication thing, and nobody's reading it and nobody's reading those policy reports. Nobody's putting that stuff out. And it just hurts. It just hurts. There is no there's no feeling that you get that that you're going to live and encapsulate when you vote for a Democrat, which you seem to get when you're voting for a Trump. You know what I mean? All the Trump voters have the same feeling. They're encapsulating this whole movement. They're feeling this like Norman Rockwell version of America that like, never existed, but like they think that's going to happen, and it's going to happen to them and their families, and it's wild, man. It's wild.
Absolutely.
What do you think, Scott? I didn't realize that was your story with the United States, man. I'm sorry to hear about your trials and tribulations with that stuff.
Yeah, no, it's been a lot. I mean, honestly, it started off really silly. Like it was something with my name as well. Like they saw my name and they associated me with other things, and I realized some stuff about like I have like a third cousin who has a third cousin who has a friend that was associated with one thing, and somehow that trickled back to me, and that has caused so much problems, and it's only become again a problem. And by the way, I was actually going to apply for citizenship now that I have more money on the side, I have more time, and now when I'm finally trying to move forward with that, like I have some free time, I have everything. This new policies and whatnot happen, and Pakistan is under surveillance again, and so is Afghan as well. So it's just one thing after another. It's just always something happening, and I am a proud American. Even though I might not have the citizenship, I have a green card. I'm a permanent resident. I'm a proud American. I want to see the best for America, and I want to be part of that journey, right? And it's kind of disheartening seeing where things are going, and I keep getting effectively prevented from becoming a true American in that sense.
That reminds me of something we're doing to our citizens. There are these databases that police use. There are databases specifically for gang-related individuals to keep track of them and to identify people who are engaged in criminality. But they don't just like count a person who has like specifically like done some sort of gang-related crime. No, they're tracking networks, right? And a network could be like when you are a friend or a known associate of this other person. But that also means like being a family member or being like a kid, like a kid of or a nephew of this other person who's supposedly gang affiliated, and now you're gang affiliated. You're an associate of that individual, right? They've like identified children as being gang affiliated to like like their parents. Like it's like a wild game of like of 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 like network, right? Of like or was it 6 degrees of from Kevin Bacon? Basically,
Kevin
like
Bacon,
you could just
yeah.
be gang associated from all these other people. And you've done absolutely nothing. I mean, which also that and that is an extension of something we did in was it Iraq and Afghanistan, right? When we were trying to tackle who the terrorists were, and it was just like this is a number that might be associated. We called this other number, and that whoever they just called is now their terrorist associated, right? And they could be killed as well. So this is a pattern of lazy intelligence, quote unquote intelligence that we use when we're using like quote unquote big data, right? But like we're using it in the most unintuitive, uninnovative sense, and like the consequences though are real, right? Because once you're associated, just like a person yourself, then that person's life can be absolutely ruined, right? With no fault of their own. They could just be literally automated and said like this person is now some sort of threat, some sort of is now a suspect, and there's not even an individual human making that decision that you could talk to, you could explain your situation. There's no processes for these, especially when we're talking about non-citizens. There's no processes for them. They're just out of luck. So yeah, I've seen a lot of this before.
Yeah, and absolutely. I'm actually, and many of my family members are afraid to get any type of, and you know, this kind of goes into the fact like some people say stuff like, "Oh, minorities are undocumented. These green card holders or these people are undocumented. They're doing all these crimes and getting away with it and whatnot." Most of us are petrified of doing a crime because otherwise we're going to be booted out immediately. They're just looking for a reason to pull that trigger, right? So we're doing our best to prevent that from occurring.
Yeah.
Dude, I know someone that just got their citizenship interview, and she had like some speeding tickets, and I joked with her, and I'm like, dude, there's, you know, you got to be careful because she was like driving, and too quickly, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna get a speeding ticket, and they're not gonna give you a citizenship, and guess what, dude? They grilled her over the 2 speeding tickets that she got like 10 years before for like 30 minutes, like about like and you're like, dude, like a speeding ticket, like I don't know, it's just wild.
I mean, and look at like the examiners. Let's look at their speeding records, you know, and let's look at it's interesting, like what counts as like a suspect individual. So yeah, like they'll go over their speeding tickets, right? But a person born in the United States who has a much more extensive criminal record gets to stay, and their citizenship is legal and moral. Like another thing is like the tests, right? Like you have to take it's a weird thing. We force people to take a test on the country, right? You have to know these minimum facts or whatever, right? To take a test. But like actual citizens can't pass that test. So what is the purpose of this test? Like you don't actually need this knowledge for anything. It's a weird thing we do, and it makes us feel better that you know these basic facts that no one ever uses in like regular daily life. This is regular hoops we make non-citizens jump through to be here, and it's just like just a little bit of logic, and it all falls apart.
Exactly, man. Life, how's it going, man?
How's it going?
What's up? What's on your mind?
Oh, nothing. I think somebody had requested
Yeah.
me up, but I got invited.
Yeah, I invited you. What's up? How's everything going?
Oh no, I'm pretty good. I think that's good. You know, we're keeping the criminals out of our country. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I think that's excellent.
Yeah, it's weird to me. I don't like it at all. I think that's a bad move. Genuinely. I mean, if like someone like hurt my family member, you know, the idea that they could just like go get flown to some third world country and then get let out, you know, and not face American justice in our judicial system, Like, it doesn't make that much sense to me. I guess I really, feel, I agree with the American court system, and I want to see American justice, actually happen.
Yeah, but undermining and exploiting our system, illegals are not immigrants, and you guys like to conflate those two, and it's just really annoying when you guys do this. You guys play this game where it's like, oh, they're immigrants. No, they're illegals. Like we have immigrants and they're beautiful, and that's backbone of our nation. But illegals are just exploiting our system, undermining American system. Actually, it's a security issue when you think about it. Now we have a bunch of these people that shouldn't even be here.
Do you want to say anything, Corey? Prime, go ahead.
Oh, if Corey want to go first, I'll wait.
Well, I'm just curious. How many illegals do you think that are here?
Well, there's really no finite number that we could go off of. Like, you can't really.
I agree. It's because it's hard to track illegal immigrants or undocumented. But like, do you have like a ballpark, or like, do you think Trump's claim? I think he mentions like 15, 20, 25 million. Seems like the number's always increasing. Do you think that's an accurate estimate?
No, I find that to be a little exaggerated.
A little, like, it's not 25, it's 20, or.
Well, like I said, and even you admitted it, it's very hard to actually quantify that number, right? I mean, can't really say. And I'm in California. I've experienced it personally. I've had several family members. I actually knew somebody who was a coyote. And I'm not saying all the people they bring in are bad. Most of the people are good. Like, they don't even want to commit crimes. I get that. But there is a small number of people that slip through the cracks that are not good people. And that's the people I think we should be focusing on.
But you realize that, like, the Biden administration, when people passed the border, they engaged with Border Patrol, and then they started the queue for the justice system in order to see if they were actually, a refugee and that kind of stuff. What's happening now is that you have actual undocumented immigrants that are actually crossing the border and fleeing from Border Patrol, and now they're completely undocumented. They're not in that queue, and they're completely dark within the United States. So it's actually, under the Biden administration, that was way more safe because we knew their name, we knew how to contact them, because they wanted to stay in contact, because they wanted to do the court system, versus now people are coming in and they're just completely dark.
Well, we used to have they had DNA testing. And if I'm not mistaken, it was the Biden administration that got rid of the DNA testing at the border so that we could know that these kids that were coming with adults were actually their siblings and related to them, and not just some random kids that were trafficked or whatnot. And that's the scariest thing to me, is the trafficking aspect. That it really scares me, because I have kids, and you think about organ harvesting and all this stuff. It goes on. It's a big market down there.
I mean, didn't Trump just pardon the Honduran president that was doing?
Sorry, hold on. Before we go there, do you think that they are trafficking kids into the United States to then harvest their organs inside? Is that what you like? Well, no, how would that work?
Trafficking in here is for jobs, right? A lot of those they use them for work, and a lot of them are traded with their lives. It's like, hey, you're gonna go work in America, and if not, you're gonna be unalive. They don't get no pay. The people you see selling stuff on the side of the street, most of the time they're paying with their lives. That's just how it is. The cartel they're evil. They don't have no heart. They don't pay those people. They pay with their lives.
Okay. So my thing about immigration is that I agree. We want legal immigration and not undocumented immigration, right? But we want to know everyone who's coming in. We want to have a paper trail and the whatnot, right? For national security, like you just said, right? And it just makes for a more orderly society. But to do that, though, like, we understand that the pathway for citizenships that we have currently have now are entirely too narrow. We literally don't let in enough people, and so when the legal pathway is inaccessible, people, especially desperate people, are going to take the illegal pathway, right? We want to avoid that. So let's expand pathways. Let's actually give them a way to do that. Like, what do you think of that? Right? Like changing up the system, giving more people the opportunity to come in the right way. Would you be in favor of that?
Oh, he left.
I think he dropped.
He dropped.
Yeah, I
Dang
think
it.
I was gonna say.
I
Yeah.
know
I mean,
it's so
what I wanted
frustrating
to bring up
because
though.
that's like exactly what the Biden administration tried to pass with the bill, the border bill. You know, it's like it's just insane. Like literally tried to put more money into that so that they could go quickly and you know, like Scott's system is a great example. Like you know, the idea that this even happens and making it way easier for people. It's just obvious that they don't actually care about immigrants at all.
And the other thing I was going to say was that it was a recent report. Like 1/3 of those arrested by Border Patrol in Charlotte, South Carolina, were classified as criminals. Internal documents say. So only 1/3 of the people arrested were classified as criminal aliens. The rest who were arrested, not quote unquote criminal aliens, but they're still arrested nonetheless, and they can still be deported nonetheless. So this idea that we're concentrating on the most dangerous individuals is complete farce. And I wanted to address that with this individual as well. Yeah, like is a consistent refrain, right? Like we are going after the most dangerous individual. They are like they're done. We run through the gang members, right? Those were the low hanging fruit. They got those guys. They're gone. Everyone else, pretty much that is being arrested. These individuals are your grandmas. They're your young kids who are taken here. Before they could even consent. And then, of course, there are people who were adults, but are coming here for a better life. Are coming from hopeless situations. We, as Americans, the way we've done generations past, should welcome them, right? Rather than continuing the mistakes of history. And like harassing the Irish or harassing the Italians. We do this for every group of immigrants until we figure out, oh, maybe that was a big mistake. So why don't we skip that part and get to the welcoming part, and integrate them into society, document them, let them pay taxes, right? Let them have all the dues, or pay all the dues necessary for society, so they're not quote unquote feeding off the system. We could just decide to do all that, but instead we decide to use our security forces to harass them, to beat them, and then cry when the services they provide don't actually get filled out, like for instance in farms.
Yeah.
No, exactly. I did want to bring up, like, I think he keeps saying, like, the necessity, or a lot of these people say we need this because of all these dangerous people on the streets. But the issue is that it's impacting people who are documented immigrants. It's impacting people who are green card holders as well, right? So it's like for a supposed job where you needed a needle, they decide to use a shotgun instead, right? Or sorry, I shouldn't have said that on TikTok, but they're using a buckshot for something that doesn't need that. They're using something that is spreading out and metastasizing into other areas. And not to say that it's also extremely inefficient for the job that they intended anyway.
A ProPublica article found that more than 170 U.S. citizens, this is back in October, U.S. citizens have been held by immigration agents. They've been kicked, dragged, and detained for days. This is what they'll do, right? You're brown. We're gonna take you. You don't immediately comply and give us documentation, or if you do give us documentation, sometimes we'll just pretend we don't believe it. And we will arrest you. You'll be beaten. And you'll be held for however many times, and we'll still charge you. We can charge you for resisting arrest or for like assaulting an agent. When they just make this shit up. Sorry, I can't. I'm not sure if I can curse there. But anyway, for making crap up, they can just do that. They can give you a charge. It's no sweat off the officer's back to do that, and you have to fight that charge yourself. These are the behavior that this heavily militarized police force is doing. And don't think that this thing won't happen to you, right? Like that you are immune from this. You're giving this agency this much power to operate in communities all over America, right? If you think your skin color is going to protect you, don't be so sure.
Exactly, dude. That's the craziest thing to me is that people like the people that buddy up to these guys trying to get into the white nationalists like ethno state. It's like look at my voting record though. It's like no, it's not gonna work. No Amos Dreams, how's it going?
Hey, Dr. Greg. I just had to comment on your live tonight because the one guy was hilarious. He should come back, get some more education. But secondly, I got to tell you, I did a TikTok a year ago coming out of Montana into Wyoming. I saw this poor guy in the fields. He was walking down that long strip and, my family's immigrants, they came as dreamers. That's a whole nother story. But anyways, I give him a ride and he came in through Canada.
Oh, there you go.
So he's like telling me that all of them come through Canada. And this is a undocumented worker and he worked all through those states. And then he was headed to Colorado because after he worked from Canada and down to Montana, Wyoming, I told him just keep going to Colorado. This is not a town for you, bud.
Yeah.
Because Wyoming is Trump City, man.
Yeah.
So I gave him a ride to the truck stop because I just felt like he was going to get eaten by bugs. And it was just a long, buggy, grasses grow out there. And it's pretty miserable with the gnats. So I give this guy a ride and he shares that how he came in the country. I'm like, oh, my mom's going to kill me for making this TikTok and picking up a hitchhiker that's an immigrant. How dare I? But yeah, no fear. They're very polite, very, very, he knew enough English that we could talk till we got to Gillette. And I left him at the truck stop. But the whole thing was he was going to meet his family in Colorado because after they work the states, they get the family to come and then the wife and kids come. And so it is still going on. And I'm going to tell you what I found out at my physical therapy this week.
Mm-hmm.
The Indian people that are a couple that work there, they said they just signed up for medical and came right in.
Oh, wow.
No problems, no red tape. And here you have my little granddaughter who married a person and had a baby with him in February, and they got married and everything. And, he came in and his visa expired, and then this whole administration happened. And he's so afraid to go out. He just takes care of the baby now because he's afraid of ICE. And he's afraid of, letting her down in college because she's the one at UPenn. So, yeah, I think people should know how it works and what's happening. And it's not all through your border over in San Diego. And it's not all through LA. And it's still happening just last year. It's on my TikTok.
Yeah. Most people that are quote unquote illegal. I mean, undocumented is technically anyone that is overstayed their visa as well. So it's like tons of people. That's like the majority of those people.
But they got married.
Yeah.
He was only in the country, I believe, 2 years on that visa. And then he met my granddaughter and they ended up getting married.
Yeah.
But it's not that easy for them. He probably will have to go back after she graduates and has her degree and their baby's a little older. He probably will have to go back for his citizenship.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like, what do you do? Like that's what my friend.
But the Indian people that are my physical therapists, they just applied for a medical program, got accepted as physical therapists. And I'm not going to tell you the great ones because they're not, but nice people. But, they do not have any problem.
Can I ask a quick question? Are you in a rural environment, you would say, or like a low income environment? Not you, but like the area you live at or your physical therapists are at? Anything like that?
Yeah, Fernley, Nevada is pretty We
Yeah,
didn't like it here when we got here.
So yeah,
We
so
want to
this
flip the house.
yeah, so a lot of times this kind of I guess plays into kind of a bit of the model minority things, and also as well as like America needing more public health, right, and support. Governments will take they'll take the overhead off of all that process, the red tape regarding that. They'll do all the work if they collaborate with a doctor or an agency in another country, such as India, which is a very popular one. Hence why you probably see a lot of Indian doctors and physical therapists and physical assistants. They kind of work with those agencies to kind of make the process really simple. If they're a good candidate with their agency in India or Pakistan or Bangladesh or Sri Lanka even, they'll be able to bring them over pretty simply. But you kind of have to prove yourself there as a, someone who at the very least knows what they're doing and at their standards, and it kind of smooths out the process. So the real reason is it's easy because of the fact that they will benefit the community. And I mean, bringing in doctors and stuff like that is pretty beneficial. Like I think myself. So it's a good thing that some governments and some states allow that to be a smoother process.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree. I don't think they're the best doctors, though. Some are, but I don't consider. With me, I've had cultural issues with some of these imported doctors.
I understand. I'm sorry to hear that.
Cultural issues, but I knew it was a cultural issue.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, Noah, Amos James, thank you so much for coming up and sharing your story. Thank you for being compassionate and a member of the community.
Oh, yeah, and there's a channel called D Queen, and she wants my whole family to go turn themselves into Trump.
Oh my gosh.
And she totally tried to run me down on her panel.
Oh, wow.
Because
not here.
I said, why? He was sent here at 14 years old, and then he worked, and then he raised 2 daughters. One wasn't his, of my daughter. Why would we deport him?
Yeah.
Family Services wouldn't deport him, but now that they're all over 18, maybe. But they want to take all the kids of that house that are 18 or 20 or 14 and deport them all. And he's been here since he was 14, and he's paid through the TIN number. I mean, if they want everybody, they've been paying taxes through the TIN number, so why don't they just
Exactly. They've been paying their fair share.
handle it that way?
Exactly. They're good people.
Knock on their door.
I totally agree. Well, thank you so much, Amos. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Okay, have a good night.
Kenders, how's it going?
Hi. Okay.
What's on your mind?
Oh Lord, I'm not MAGA.
You can be. It's okay.
No, I'm not. But I was just going to talk about like non-voting because I am newly 18. But to be honest, I have really lost a lot of hope within democracy, especially the way America's looking. And I used to really heavily believe in like voting makes a big change, it makes a difference. But like with the way things are going, the only thing that I could say is like I was proud of like when New York was Zohran Mamdani, and a lot of other states had it was like a big democratic wave of wins. I don't remember when that was, but that was like a few weeks ago. But I honestly think that like voting is not going to really do much. And yes, I technically have the power, but it's like I don't know. I'm really starting to lose hope that voting really does make a change. So maybe you guys could like tell me, educate me more.
What do you think, Corey? What do you think?
Yeah. So I generally don't want to tell a person what to do. Let's say I understand the sentiment, and I don't think you're the only one in terms of feeling disenfranchised and also hopeless. I would say, like if you value democracy and if you have some optimism, then I would say voting. You should consider voting. But I also understand, like, if it doesn't actually feel right for you, and maybe, and you don't actually believe in democracy, or you're not quite committed to it, then I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you must absolutely vote. But I would say maybe just check in with yourself and ask what your values are. If you value democracy, if you value pretty much, being optimistic and being hopeful, then I would clue into that. But that's but that for me that's a tricky thing. But I'll leave it there for now.
I do value democracy a lot, but the way that this country, and honestly, everybody that has eyes to see, can see that the way that this country is looking, it's almost turning into a dictatorship with Trump. So it's like it can exist to a certain extent, but it's like, look at how, like, Trump is only in he's not even like a year in. And so much change has been brought into this country. So imagine the next 3 years, the changes that will be made. And it's like, especially, bro, this is like the worst time to become an adult. Like this is the year that when people become like, why does Gen Z, because most of Gen Z are becoming adults now or about to be grown. This is the world that we come into when we are becoming adults. Like, this is crazy. So, and I do feel like voting does have some sort of power, but when it comes to like bigger things, like whether that's presidency or even like governor and stuff like that, it's like, yo, do we eat? They don't even see us as human beings. They really don't. They literally see us as peasants. Like, there's so much stuff about this government. It's so corrupted.
I think what's always useful is to have a bit of perspective on these things. Like for instance, what you just said, talking about how like this is the worst time to become an adult for like, you know, Gen Z individuals, and this is not a great time. I'm going to agree with you there, right? But is it the worst time? Like just look one generation back, right? For millennials, a lot of millennials came into adulthood during the Great Recession, where you know, markets crash, and you know, a massive amount of wealth was lost by these individuals, by families, and people were ejected from houses, right? And people couldn't find jobs. That was a terrible moment, right? And there were studies talking about like the wealth potential of millennials coming out, and it was just like lower than their parents because of this massive disruption that happened in their life, right? And we've had other disruptions as happen as people have, you know, worked their way into adulthood. And so I know that this moment feels like the worst moment, but you know, other generations have dealt with these things and they've survived, you know. So like that, I'm not, again, that's not to say that your concerns aren't valid. Your concerns are very valid, extremely valid. I'm just saying that like it helps to understand that bad times have happened before and they will happen again in the future, but these are things that can be overcome. Next, I think that in terms of voting, I think that the democracy isn't a spectator sport. I think that you have an effect on the system one way or other, whether you participate or you don't participate. You participate, you decide among the candidates available, put in your vote, and you know, see the outcome. If you don't participate, though, the same still is true. That like there will be your non-vote is still a vote, effectively. And that isn't to shame a person, right? If the individuals in question aren't up to your moral standards, then I think it's perfectly reasonable for a person not to vote. But multiple things before it gets to that point, right? Before you're at the general election, when your options are, you know, a Democrat or Republican, maybe a third party if you're lucky, but oftentimes not, right? And then that's it, right? Before then, like that is like that's the last part of the process and the most inflexible part of the process. Before then there's a primary, for instance, right? And if you happen to be a Democrat, then within there you'll hopefully, not always, you'll have different choices. Maybe one of those choices represents your values, right? Pay attention to primaries, vote in primaries, get other people to vote in primaries. That's what to affect the situation. But then even before that moment, like what do your politicians think their constituents want, right? Like what can you force them to address? Well, that takes organizing, right? Like if there's an issue, I don't know what issues happen to be important to you, but if there's an issue that's important to you, well then to make that important to your politician, that takes organizing within your community. And is always very unsexy, right? The fun part will be the marches at the end, where you can, show a big group of people and then move the politician. And that's the thing everyone wants to focus on. But before then, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of doing what Dr. Greg is doing, actually. Now that I think about it, Dr. Craig is actually trying to do the hard work. Dr. Greg was talking about like how he's organizing a campaign of people like emailing their representatives and talking to them about like issues related to MAHA and the vaccines and all that, right? Like he's actually doing the tough, hard work of getting people organized, getting people focused, getting them to do direct action. All those things are true. So now I get it. I understand how depressing voting can be. I very much understand this, right? But if you get focused, if you laser focus on the final result, right, being the politician that gets in the race that you may or may not win with results, right, like even once they get into office that you can't really control of that representative, like the thing to focus on is everything else part of that process, right? That's where you can get your wins. That's where you can find a reason to keep informed and keep engaged, as if you're actually doing something, right? To feel like you have a level of control, and you do as a citizen, especially one who's active, especially one who's in their community, doing what they can to organize. That feeling is amazing. Dr. Greg, I'm sure, has it right now. But like that feeling is amazing. And if that's something you could engage in, right, if you have the time, it's always hard to get started, right? But you can find other organizations. You can be part of what Dr. Greg is doing, right? You can start off slow without like organizing a state, small things create big things. It takes time, but it's a possibility.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Beautiful.
This was great. Goodbye, everyone.
Nice.
Have a great
pleasure.
Legenders. Bye.
Yeah, and visit Dr. Greg's site. Is it what's the site again, Dr. Greg?
Yeah, action.drgregshow.com. And that's the URL. That gets you to all the states that are trying to pass anti-science, anti-vaccine, pro-disease legislation that is trying to hurt people. So we are organizing against that. So we are trying to, giving you the email and call templates so that you can call these representatives. We've identified key swing voters on each of these states. Either Democrats that need to hold the line, or Republicans that we think we can sway because they have a medical background, and yeah, just focusing like on one state, a day. If you do those actions, you do those emails, you come here and we celebrate you. So that's what these political actions right there. 890 so far, and we've only started this since October 25th, and we already are up to 890 emails and phone calls. So it's been really cool, and we've actually gotten some feedback. So we've actually had states asking us for advice on what legislation or what publications we would say in order to make the claim that like fluoride is good in the water, for example. So we're actually like recommending publications for them to listen to or to read, to enter it into record. We've gotten a couple some feedback. So it doesn't. Yeah, it's go ahead.
I mean, I want to like shower you with praise what I'm about to do here. Okay, all right. Like, folks, I hope you like really understand what Dr. Greg is doing here. Like, I'm like honestly jealous, right? Like look how what an impact he's making, and like I really I mean this like deeply and sincerely. Like what you've done is you've mobilized a group of individuals, right? This kind audience. You've given them a mission, right? And people out there like fulfilling those missions. Like the first thing we did when we started this stream was an individual who came in and talked about all like the emails, the messages she had sent, right? Like that was empowering for that person, right? Like let alone before we even talk about the results, right? That's empowering for her. Like, hey, I spent a little time and I reached out to these representatives, and I'm moving the needle. Might be a little bit, right? But you're doing something. And that feels so much better than nothing, right?
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
on that alone, right? But then, like something to understand, and this is hard for people who haven't been, in the legislative arena, that like politicians actually do like pay attention to like the calls that they get, right? And the emails that are sent.
Yep.
Now usually the amount of like they get like on any particular subject is like negligible, right? It'd be like one or two people like emailing. But like an organized campaign like this can actually like ping on their radar. Like they have
Especially
like
at the state level.
statistics. Yeah, and especially if you're talking about state level. Oh, even better, right? Even better, because they get state level gets even less attention, right? I think state level probably gets less attention than even the local level, right? Because people are more in touch with their local level, and people like get more information about the federal level. So those are the things they focus on. But state level tends to be invisible to individuals, right? So state level is a great place to make an impact. And so you're sending out these emails or messages, right? And like a lot of these offices like have metrics, right? Of like what the constituents are asking about. Like they have like their office staff, like they write down these things. Like, what are these people who are complaining about? And people are complaining about a lot of things or one specific thing. Hey, let's talk about this. Like,
yeah,
it gets into your mind. Now, it doesn't mean that you'll necessarily change their position or anything, right? But they'll know that this is an issue, right? And for some lawmakers, yeah, they'll take action. But anyway, yeah, like so now, like Dr. Greg has like given people a mission. He's sent people to execute that mission, and then as a community, you guys can sit back and know that you've made a difference. That's like huge. That's freaking huge, right?
Yeah. Thanks,
Guys,
man. Yeah.
start there. Start
It
there.
is.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. Yeah, and a lot of these have failed. So a lot of these bills, we're talking like hundreds of have failed because they've stopped the session, right? That it stops. It's going to restart after the first of the year. So what we're basically doing right now is we're piling on. We're piling on to these dead bills, and we're holding these people accountable because they're coming for our public health, right? And we're showing that, like, hey, we saw what you did. It's not okay that you tried to pass this stuff, and it doesn't matter that that you didn't get it through. We're going to hold you accountable in the future because what's going to happen is it's an election year next year, guys. So these guys are going to come back, and they're either going to try to play it safe and not pass anything controversial, right? Or they're going to try to shore up their base and try to pass something in order to get reelected. So if we stir the hornet's nest, if we show them that this is a huge problem and that this is absolutely controversial, and if you do this, you're going to be impacted, they're going to be way less likely to bring it up. And that it's very, 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 very likely that I would say if there's 300 dead bills, I would say maybe 200 of them are going to fail. So, it's important. It's important. Those are the huge wins, guys, and we celebrate them. And I'm going to go through, and every single dead bill we are going to be celebrating because we've contacted every single state by now, guys. We have touched every single one of these 423 anti-science bills. So it's amazing. The community is so engaged, and one day alone we got over 100. We have a community member that does her friends groups. She goes through her friends when they hang out and stuff. They'll just make calls and emails together when they're just like having hanging out. Yes, dude. Isn't that wild? Yes,
Love
dude.
it.
Like literally a call center, like and hanging out. Like it's just so cool, dude.
No, I love this. So like multiple things. One, again, celebrate successes. Like that's important, right? Big or small, celebrate successes because it lets people know, yeah, I am making an impact, right?
Exactly.
And we need to celebrate like our wins, right? We need that joy in our lives. Because things are dark, right? Like just like the young lady who called in, just like things extremely dark. And so like having those wins to celebrate whatever you can find them. That's the point. It gets people going, right? And the small wins, like build those, like stack into big wins, right? But you have to keep people going until you get to those big wins. So you have to celebrate every step of the way. But the other thing I wanted to say, and I forgot to say it earlier, was like what Dr. Greg is doing, right? Is making you all into a resource, right? So like you're contacting these offices, and I really love this idea. The state offices. Here's the thing: a lot of those politicians, those state politicians, have like very little budget, They have they do their state politicians, like a state senator, state representative, right? As a side job, right?
Exactly.
This isn't their main, it's literally their side hustle they're doing it as, right? And so when a bill comes forth, right, like a complex bill they don't know anything about, right, it can be very hard for them to parse like what's going on, right? Like they don't usually have like a massive staff that can like look into all these things for them, right? If they even care to, which is another thing altogether. But since they don't know, right, they literally can just get hoodwinked, right? Get fooled into voting for something they didn't understand. But Dr. Greg is like, with your help, is inserting himself, right, inserting this organization as one with a level of expertise and care. And so what they've done is they've reached out like, hey, I don't actually know anything about this, and like whenever I'm having a conversation with my colleagues or maybe other constituents, right, they're bringing up things and I don't know how to respond, right? Could you help me? Wow, that's freaking huge. That's freaking huge, because now you're shaping the conversation, right, by providing that resources. And even like, here's the next level, right? And maybe Dr. Greg's not ready for this. The next level, you know what to do, right?
I'm excited. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, the next level is designing, writing model legislation. Right?
That's what we're doing.
Like,
that's what we're doing.
That's okay. You're already there. Yes.
Yeah, it's just like the Allied Legislative Exchange Committee, just like Alec on the right wing. But we're going to do that.
Exactly that. Because again, those politicians, they don't have the resources, right? And especially if this is not like a big thing for them, right? That they aren't necessarily passionate about, then they're kind of like floundering. What's the best thing to do? I don't know, right? But you have an activated constituent group that's doing this work where you can lean on them. Hey, what do you want me to do? And if you can give them literally a bill, right, that they can alter, later on, you can negotiate with them, but like a framework to work with, you've done most of the work for them, right? And if they're amenable to this, right, well, they can present your bill that you wrote to the state office, right? The state house. Like, that's huge. Shout out to Dr. Greg. Shout out to all of you.
Absolutely.
Thanks, man. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, we're
absolutely.
The 2 or 3 year plan. Like the next year, we're going to focus on MAHA and the pledges. Making again, we're just basically copying what's effective and what's successful on the right. Right. So the no tax pledge by Grover Norquist was something that shaped politics on the Republican side. So we're going to have a pro-vax pledge, that you have to take in order to run for office. And then, hopefully like doing some type of scientists stamped, scientist approved, technology forward kind of like next generation bills and legislation starting at the city hall level. That would be the idea. Start at city halls, try to pass legislation there, and then go to the state level. Just sent 4 to Wisconsin. Nice. Low. There we go. There's 4 more. Good job, Lo. This is amazing. Yeah, let's go. Let's celebrate with 894, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Nice. And so that's what the umbrella 501c4 is going to be. So, science and freedom for everyone. We just got this week. I don't know if I told you guys, but we just got a final approval from California. So we're officially a 501c3 and a 501c4.
Oh, wow.
And
That's great.
so we got a nonprofit, and man, it's crazy. There's like 6 volunteers now, and then, like we have more people. Guys, join the Discord. If you're interested in volunteering, join the Discord. There's on the announcements page, there's the volunteer for MAHA form. So if you have anything that you want to, any skills and stuff that we are looking for, you can. And we're looking for everyone. We're brand new, guys, so you could anything that you want. So just get involved, and we're young and new, and I'm learning this about while we're going, so we're having fun, and it's really cool. It feels new and fresh, and I genuinely don't think that anything like this has ever happened before. I don't think there's ever been a streaming community, on social media that's rallied together in order to create a nonprofit and actually have it like built by the streaming community itself, and I think that's the biggest thing, is that keeping it like grassroots, keeping it just us, and building us building it for us, for by the people, for the people, right? That's what we're all about. We got merch coming, so we're gonna use the same merch shop that AOC uses, so it's union made, worker co-op owned, and then so we're trying pushing on all cylinders, guys.
Yeah, no, you built something. Well, you are building something great, and like all great movements start at the grassroots, and well, in my opinion, and so like, yeah, you deserve obviously all the credit. I pretty much echo. I could not have put it any better than what Prime just said.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Yeah,
it was
I
crazy.
Think it's a true testament to it's a true testament to what Dr. Greg is doing. I mean, he's been able to galvanize a lot of us on the TikTok side, right? Prior to having Dr. Greg here and having other influencers here as well that he's collaborated with, myself included, we kind of had no real direction, right? And having the ability to come in and telling us that this is our objective right now, this is what we have to do, has helped us a lot and actually has made us more efficient and allowed us to unify in a sense. So we're working together now, and much like the right, albeit I don't really like many things that happen on the right, they seem to have a similar concrete mindset. A lot of them, share the same ideals, right?
Yeah.
And push for that. Now we finally are able to galvanize and come together, and we're able to make that change happen now because we have the wheels actually moving. And we got to thank Dr. Greg for that. Wonderful leader and wonderful mentor.
Oh, thanks, Scott. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man.
A true king of the United States.
Well, I wanted to give Prime and Corey like an official out, guys, where we are all out of time for our little like science elite panel. I don't know what we're calling this, the anti-MAHA movement, I don't know. It's been just like a fun I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure out a name sometime, or I don't know. We're bad at marketing, guys. I don't know.
I think this works pretty well. Like, I like it so far, but
Nice.
obviously if something better comes along, I'm all for rebranding.
Yeah.
Good. Nice. Cool.
Currently anti-MAHA headquarters, but like, yeah, again, if something else comes along, that's fine too. I'm not married to it. But thank you all for having me. Thank you, Dr. Greg, for inviting me on this wonderful platform. Right, like I had no idea. I didn't know till today. Until that the person came in saying she did 89 emails or something. Right, like
cool.
Like I didn't know that what you guys were up to, but like I'm thoroughly impressed. Like thoroughly impressed. So to this community, like keep up what you're doing. Right, like again to that the woman who was just here, the 18-year-old who just came through, right? Like if you are feeling down the dumps, right? Like, hey, like take that like time, right? Rather than just like getting lost in your head and just like circling the drain and doom scrolling, right? Like and like send an email, send a message, right? Like help this organization grow and become a resource, become like a force within these state legislators. And again, like I can't like tell you, state legislators are like the weakness, like they're the weak spot because people like ignore that one. They're like not as close as a local local government, right? And you just don't like hear about them the way you do the federal government, right? And so a lot of craziness happens on a state level that just like goes by without like a peep, right? Dr. Greg's actually tackling it. Those bills that would normally like just like float on by without any resistance, like he's giving you the opportunity to actually stop those things. And it doesn't take nearly as much as you think on the state level, right? So like this is a perfect opportunity. Sorry, what did you say?
Think about the effort that we can make with local school boards, with the counties and municipalities we live in. I mean, it can affect everything from water quality to how how science education and curriculum is developed in our schools. It really can dig deep into the way our society is.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
in any case, thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
I'm like even more motivated to come on and do these these panels, these specials, or whatever we're doing here, right? To having these talks, Because we've got like an activated community here, right? Community is making a difference, and I'd love to be part of it in any small way that I can.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
Shout
dude.
out to everyone. What?
Yeah, for sure. I'll send you some info and stuff and the admin stuff if you're interested. So, and Corey, you're invited to. Everyone is. So
send it my
Thank
way.
you so much.
Oh, cool, man. All right. Go for it.
I'll just sign up quickly. Find me twitch.tv or youtube.com or kick.com at Primekai, PRIMECAYES. I would appreciate you there. Also on TikTok, right? TikTok.com/Primekai. I'm on the I'm in the guest list, right? So you can click on my name, I click on my thing, and you just follow me there, right? Follow. That'd be awfully helpful if you did. And I'll have TikTok content for you in the future, I promise. But yeah, do that. Thank you. Someone on YouTube just hit me with $5 super chat. Was it my listing library YouTube YT says, I only just jumped into the stream about 30 minutes ago, but I will be going to the site and seeing about assisting, even if it's just emails. It's great, right?
Dude,
Someone in
let's
my
go.
yeah,
Dude,
excited.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I love that.
Is it action.Dr. Greg?
Yep, drgregshow.com.
Action.drgreg, Greg show.com, right? Go there, jump in, be a part of the community. Like, again, I'm just learning about this as well. So yeah, thank you on my listening library for the $5, awfully kind of you. And yes, please do get involved. And yes, everyone, if you could follow me on my socials and all that, that'd be great. Thanks so much.
Yeah, for sure. Corey, go for it.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on. Always a pleasure. And I'm actually I'm glad that we were able to at least engage with some Trump supporters. Now, whether that was a meaningful engagement, maybe a different story. But at the end of the day, I'm still happy that, well, one, like they have the courage to, come on and try to have a conversation. And I hope that they still continue to try to, come on. And I'm just hoping that, at some point we're able to actually, have a meaningful back and forth. And so I'm not losing hope in the ability to do that sometime in the future. But yeah, as always, this was great. And also, I guess to the Gen Z person who was here earlier, I understand to a certain extent, again, feeling disenfranchised, feeling hopeless, where, I'm a millennial. And as Prime said, pretty much came into the job market, from the 2008 recession and a whole bunch of other stuff. But then, I think there's also, that phrase exists for a reason of, bad things happen when good people stand by and do nothing. I hope that's enough to motivate you to maybe consider. I'm not going to tell someone to vote, but maybe consider voting or, choose wisely in what you want to do. But yeah, you can find me on Twitch, Corey Campbell 84, Twitter, X, YouTube, Instagram, Substack, TikTok. It's Corey Campbell. And thank you so much. Looking forward to next week.
Nice. All right. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate you. Have a good one.
Pleasure. Take care. Be well.
Peace.
Yeah. Bye. Okay, so I'll rate out the YouTube channel, sorry, the Twitch channel, and I don't know. There's a woman, Magical Dragon Balls. Her name is Sweet Asian. I don't know anything about this one. I'm just gonna send you off to her. But thanks all for being here. Much appreciated. And just waiting on the raid. Bye. Okay. Close down the thing. Studio.